Hello. Uh, hold on. She left me a she left me a paper. My name is Allan, and I am Eliza's cousin. I don't know why I had to read that part off. Uh, Eliza had some things she had to do today after the whole debacle with the vet. Uh, Bongo is okay. Uh, he's okay. He's been better, but she was quite upset about him, but he'll be all right. It was a bit of a scare. But in her place, she asked that I take over the stream today. I she told me it's about managing her supermarket. Uh, it's a very large area. Is this whole city walkable? How did she got in debt? She's $121.76 in debt. Wow. But she wanted me to thank you all for the well wishes. Uh, for her lizard. She really loves her lizards, chargers. Um, and Bongo this morning had some issues, and Eliza was worried that it was going to be worse than it was. It's still not great, but she wanted me to tell you that he'll be okay, and thank you. But yeah, so I'm her cousin. Uh, she has several cousins. There's me and my little sister are two of them. I don't really know on the other side of her family, but I know she has more. Uh, uh, where are these? Are these her people? I swish. I've never manned a store. On her mom's side, I'm her mom's brother's kids. The dad side's a bit more all over the place. Uh, I am originally from Florida, but we moved up to South Carolina, and then we came up to visit, and I helped kind of hold down the fort while she took Bongo to the vet, and she had other stuff to do, and she's like, "Hey, Alan, can you be in my stream?" And I was like, "Okay." We have a striking resemblance. Thank you. A lot of people in our family are very green. I will say though, um, she looks different. I haven't seen her in a while, and she chose an interesting look this time. Uh, I expect she's getting close to her shed. She cut her hair. Here looks from her mom's side. That was a frightening noise. I don't know if I liked that much. What? But yeah, she looks different than she's looked for like most of her life, and I think she was trying out something new, but I expect that won't last too much longer. She probably has a lot more to tell you about her family. She's got stories, she's got tales. What does she want me to tell you about me? I like fishing. I like fishing, further south. I'm older than her, and, I don't super get the whole reptile thing, but they're pretty cool, I guess. I'm happy she's happy and all that. I also like video games, I guess. Very well kept stash. What product do I use? I use um pure Crisco and sometimes salted butter, depending on how fancy I'm feeling. I can't wear salted butter when it's too warm out though. It attracts insects. Why does this mop have no... It has no things, no bristles. Her dad was pretty surprised that she picked streaming and stuff to do. I think he expected her to do different things. I mean, she's doing other stuff, you know, but I don't know if the rest of the family gets the whole playing video games thing, but she seems happy. They're looking for things. What are they looking for? Does she not have enough stuff? You put salted butter on your stash. It is hard not to lick it. It's like, I expect it's like, if you have like flavored chapstick on. What I've heard, it's hard not to... What does she say? Chomp chomp? My most embarrassing Eliza story? Oh man. She was more close with my little sister, but let me think. Why is this glowing? Okay. Let me think. We need money, so I'm probably not gonna mess around too much. I'm assuming I buy stuff to stock it. She gave me a brief rundown. Let me think. She fell down the stairs a couple of times when staying at our house and scared my parents awake. And me. That was funny. I don't know. I feel like most of the mischief she got up to was with my sister. I'm trying to think of things that happened when all the cousins were together. Just gonna scrape this hard plastic against the floor. She might be back soon. She's out running a couple more errands, but she at least wanted me to start this for her. Interesting people. Let's see, besides tumbling down the stairs and probably losing some brain cells. I don't know, it's not embarrassing. She'd make potions with shampoo and conditioner and upset her parents. I know, I heard that from her brother. Hello! Hello, hello! She probably wouldn't like if I- oh. She told me. Ah! Cheese! He took cheese! Can I pick it up? It's on the floor. It needs to not be on the floor. This is going in the stash. It's my flavor saver. Oh. Can I... Nope. I guess it's good cheese. I've seen some people talk about expensive things, but it's usually just the yogurt. He's okay with this. Oh, the size doesn't change. That was loud. What a beautiful evening. The city looks pretty nice for this, what's this, an early access game? Totally accurate map. What are you looking for? Can I help you, sir? Couldn't find. I don't know what they couldn't find. I couldn't read that. What? Her shelves are pretty empty. What? Who is that little man? Oh, my hat. That was louder than I thought it would be. She told me there were silly things you could do. Hurry up and finish these people off. I think her car just pulled up. Allan has done his duty. Ah! One moment. She might be coming up now. It was very nice to meet you. Tell her I said hi. Yeah, thank you. Hold on. Allan was so cool. I'm glad you thought he was cool. Hey! Hey, hold on. He didn't change any of my settings, did he? Anyway, hey guys, sorry. I probably could have just waited, you know, the 15 minutes, but I thought it'd be cool to let him pop in for a little bit. Where you're Allan? He went downstairs. He needs to go help bring it. Oh, crap! Forgot. I should have let them finish what he was doing. All of Allan's work. Anyway, he went downstairs to help with his parents getting some stuff. They brought some groceries in. I think we're making enchiladas tonight. By we, I mean they. You're gonna meet my other cousins eventually? Maybe. His sister didn't come this time. It's just him and my aunt and uncle. The other ones on my dad's side, I don't see them very much. I haven't seen them in a long time, but they're around. They're coolin'. Probably. So he just did the day, I guess. Hey guys. Word. Okay, we're low on a bunch of stuff. So we need to stock up and we need to get some shelves. Let's focus on stocking the shelves we do have. Meeting Allan, your standards have gone up. You're no longer interested in the stream. Farewell. Was he that good? He was here for 15 minutes. What did he do? Do I even have you working right now? Oh, crap. Did he say anything interesting? I don't know if he knew what he was doing. I mostly just told him to, like, just stand and, like, say some stuff. He seemed to kind of like the game. Maybe I'll let him, just play it sometime. Very nonchalant in a way I could never match. You speak ill of me in my own house. He is so chalant once you get to know him. He's probably just nervous. I think, yeah, I was doing one of those. Crept into your heart and will forever stay. Oh my gosh, do you have a crush on Allan? He's extremely nonchalant. He's making me look bad. Oh, I probably could have just put that down rather than thrown them all, huh? Yeah, he's my mom's brother's kid. You see that mustache? He does have a killer mustache. Did he tell you about the butter thing? It's miserable to have him around my dog. She's always trying to lick it. I don't know. Maybe it's the moves. I don't have a mustache. I've been trying for however many years. He looks a lot like me. Pretty similar hair colors. At least right now. We're out of eggs. So let's order some eggs. Would really bring my look together, you think? Maybe that's what I've been needing to make me pop. Oh wait, what am I doing? I have the scanner. Exit. This is new. This is very new. What is all this? The city. Bank of NYC. Are we in New York? Fine dry cleaners and steam laundry? Donking Donuts. What is Donking Donuts? Yeah, I don't know either. His facial hair has always grown darker than the rest of his hair, which is weird, but you know, he likes it like that, I guess. Heck, world runs on Donkin. I never heard of Donking Donuts in my life. Did they still... Was it Dunkin' Donuts or IHOP that started making, savory food? And do they still do that? Made some good progress last time. Savory. Yeah, like one of them started making like burgers, you know what I'm talking about? Oh yeah, I guess IHOP does make savory food, but I'm thinking, yeah, like lunch type stuff. IHOB. Wasn't that just a bit, or are they actually doing it? Like, is that still a thing? You don't remember Donkin doing anything like that? How's my store doing? It's good. My cousin opened for me today, and now we're back. I expanded last time. I know! And the city's big. Look, they updated. Ain't it cool? I'm just happy to be streaming. And I'm extra happy because tomorrow is the big old fat Nintendo Direct where we're going to hear about the big old fat Nintendo Switch 2 releases. They updated to impress Allan. He'd never played this before. They would have impressed him with anything. He's easily impressed. The Nintendo 2. That's what it's called. They need to hire me. I want to have a proper checkout, like, zone. What tiles? Maybe I'll try to decorate this place. Alright. Milk. How much? I'm gonna teleported that to you, buddy. What are we doing? How are we doing on dry goods? Not great. Okay, it's been better. I'm legitimately so excited for that, though. Anyway, how are you guys doing? It's great to see you guys again. Anything new and fun happening? It rained recently where I'm at, so when it rains, sometimes that means... I'm also staying up Twitter all day tomorrow. When it rains, that means sometimes the water turns brown, which I think it shouldn't, because we live in modern days, but you know... So I'm drinking apple juice right now. Instead of water. Probably fine. Not gonna get dehydrated from that. We have a quarter left. What game would I like to have remastered? Ooh. Well, there's some old Fire Emblem games I'd like to see remastered, like Fire Emblem Gaiden. No, we already got Gaiden. Fire Emblem, not Blazing Blade. What's the one that was on the Wii? There was one that was on the Wii that was pretty popular, and it looked pretty fun. I think that would be cool to have remastered. I don't remember the name at all, which is bad. I don't know. There's not a whole lot of games that I want remastered so much as, like, I would like new games. Yeah, there was a Wii Fire Emblem. Something about Sword, Stone. It wasn't Shadow Dragon. I think Shadow Dragon might have been the one after. Hold on, I can look it up. Whenever I look up Radiant Dawn. Yeah, Radiant Dawn. Whenever I look up, like, stuff about, like, what the potential Fire Emblem next game will be, a lot of them say they expect that Radiant Dawn is going to get a remaster, similar to how Fire Emblem Gaiden was remastered into Echoes, which was very good. I quite liked it. I thought the art style was wonderful, and the music was probably my favorite in the entire series. Although modern players didn't appreciate it much because it wasn't a dating sim like a lot of the modern games. Which is fine, you know, different strokes, different folks. And I think it can be fun. But a lot of the old games didn't lean on that as much. I think that. Also, what games are you guys looking forward to or wanting to hear about? Whether it be a remaster or a new release. I'm wanting to hear Animal Crossing, anything about the new Mario Kart. Fire Emblem would be great. I can't think of anything beyond that. Anything. Oh, yeah. Pokemon, you're right. You were so right. You gotta finish your Fire Emblem game at some point. 3 Houses? I played all the routes in 3 Houses except, Claude's route, which I forget the name. Silksong for Switch 2, it will happen. Maybe, if they do announce it during a direct, they're definitely going to at least make it exclusive initially on Switch. I can't see Nintendo letting that happen any other way. 2D Zelda. That would be cool. Pokemon would be cool. Cool if they brought back, like, Nintendogs. But Nintendogs rode off of the fact that the systems were, like, transportable. And even though the Switch is transportable, like, it's not as, like, take it out on the street with you while you walk and see if you can walk your dog and interact with other dogs type beat, you know? Like that, they pushed that a lot for, the old Nintendogs titles. What are the chances Silksong gets announced and you somehow remain spoiler-free? Low. Because I'm gonna stay off Twitter, but I want to be on, like, TikTok or, like, other social media because of how long I'm on campus. I get bored. And I'm probably gonna look at it at least once. So it might happen. I don't know. Jeez. I know. I really should avoid it. I don't know what time it's gonna be played during my time zone. But last time, there was like a 12, not exactly a 12, but like about a 12-hour difference from when it played and when I actually got to stream it to you guys. Read manga all day? I don't have any. I mean, I guess I could look on my phone. I have this app that's supposed to be able to let me look at manga. It doesn't work very well, though. I haven't been able to figure out how to, like, download it.
Ouch!
Stinky. That'd be cool. Maybe I'll do that. Or I could just, like, I don't know, lock in and do work. But I like to give my brain a break sometimes. I don't know. Also, crazy stuff we got done on Subnautica the other day, huh? You know, when I thought of the Cyclops, I really was picturing, like, a sphere. Or at least, like, the front would be a sphere. Like, I thought maybe it would be, like, an underwater mech. Like, with the legs and a big ball on top you sat in, you know? I did not think it was going to be the underwater hotel that my mod so aptly described it as. I know! I'm so excited! And I'm really excited for the next time because the recommendation to look at alien stuff is exactly what I want to do. And the new tablet. I was a little worried that, like, that was all the alien stuff we were getting in the game is the stuff I got in that, like, single episode. But finding that new different colored tablet has given me hope that there's still more cool stuff to find. I'm excited. And I got another Code Vein stream this week. It's looking good. It's looking very good. Assuming Bongo doesn't give us another health scare, right, buddy? Oh, my baby. Couldn't find stuff. I'll order it when I get enough money. I also saw there's something called a prawn suit. That's probably the underwater mech that I'm thinking of. If it's a suit, then it's gotta be like something I get in and it can maybe walk around on the bottom of the floor. The direct tomorrow takes place at 9 a.m. EST. Ugh. I'm not gonna be able to. Especially because it's an afternoon class that I had. The professor's been sick. If it was a morning class, I might be able to try to swing coming in later, but no. I have a test in the morning too. Dang. And that's like an hour earlier than last time. So there's even more chance of spoilers being around. I'm doomed. Alright. We get some more shelves, we make sure we have a steady stock and overflow stock. And then I suggest we bring Candy back. Our friend Candy. Our grind games and homework tomorrow. They do, they do. I wish I was able to stream it like literally any earlier. Because trust me, I don't like waiting either. I want to know immediately. In the past, when there was a direct and I was predisposed, I would have my friends or my siblings, like live text me anything interesting that was happening, so I always knew. I don't know if I can now, though. Well, I know I can't, because that'll spoil it, and I don't want to spoil it. Thought he was being bad. Getting to money, we just gotta get an overflow stock established again. Maybe expand that old storage room. Didn't I look at expanding it last time and it cost something stupid like several tens of thousands? I don't know why that happened. I was sipping juice. Alright. No one steal. I'm gonna go check something. Growth. Yeah, expand my supermarket, but what about expand... Is this what expands the storage? It has to be. That's not that bad. So like 2,000. Going crazy in the club, sipping on juice. I don't normally have apple juice that much. Just kind of felt like it this time, and I'm glad I got it, because now water's an issue. I have enough for the babies. Like a weird little sound effect. Hearing the Mogus sound. It's cool, every time I get on, there's like a new update. Alright, finish checking them out. Checkouts are not full, just wait. How much is a new shelf? Double. Wait, could I get like... I get like a wood-colored one? Does it show up as wood-colored? Am I gonna have to re-get all the new... Ah. Can I not sell them? I don't want to drop updates for my stream. You're right. I want to try this light brown one because I'd like to actually start like designing the store a bit. If I can't sell these, I'm gonna be mildly peeved. What drains my mental energy the most? Aaron errands, like going out on a lot of errands that I don't want to do, sitting in a class that I don't want to be in, that's like one of those 3-hour classes, or maybe like sometimes having to socialize and be like dressed up somewhere when I just really want to go like home and relax and stuff. What about you guys? Yeah, I have a like one right now that's just an evening 3-hour class, but it's only once a week. And that's what I'm gonna have next semester too. So I'll have more time to like work and stream and stuff. What are the floors? I mean, the professor has like a 10-minute break in between, which is not that much, but it's fine. It's $200 per like 10th floor? That's insane. Socializing drains me. Yeah. Yeah, or like work real late at night when I want to go to bed. I agree. Although sometimes the mindless busy work homework is fine because I can do it while like watching a show or something. Oh crap, did I order 2? Oh, that looks nice. Are they at least the same color? Gosh darn it. Can I... Oh, I can sell it. Okay. I mean, it gives me some back. Time I felt truly serene. I feel most serene when I'm like in bed and like my bearded dragon's asleep on me. And I'll like pet him and he'll snuggle up a little bit. That's probably it. I'm like, yep, this is it. This is why I do it. Put a shelf there. Maybe that's where we can put the candies. When do I feel the most Nazim? When I visit the Cloud District. Which is not very often. You might have been able to guess. Alright, I want to decorate. We're gonna make stuff look nice. It is very comfy. I love my boy. They look like passports, right? No, they're chocolates, technically. I'm making this the candy section. Okay, let's boink, 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 boink. I don't want the white shelves anymore. So we're gonna save up for storage expansion and we're gonna get all nice and stocked up. And let's focus on the stuff we don't have right now. Okay, now the stuff we're low on. Whoops. Can I afford another one? No. That's fine. Counterfeit passport simulator when they make the game. I will be on that. Like white on rice. Okay, yeah. We'll simultaneously whip and nene. Expand the storage. Reorganize it. Reorganize the store, and then we'll get the walls painted, get some nice floors, and change the color of the shelves to this fun little brown. Here. Can't show you my passport. Poor, it melted. I can't show you my passport. I ate it in the car. Could use a fake passport or two. I don't even know if mine's still valid. Probably not. God, a long time ago. I bit the heck out of my lip last night brushing my teeth. Because I, like, it was stupid. I had a, like, hair stuck to my hand that was driving me crazy. And my toothbrush was in my mouth. And I, like, raised my hand up, over, and across my face, and it, like, whang off the toothbrush, which, like, bent up and, like, pulled my lip under, so I, like, bit my lip on my own tooth. Yeah. So maybe. Krill issue. Speaking like a whale shark. Here. It still hurt. I would not get in a toothbrush accident. I did kind of like stand there for a second and look at myself. Like, why did I do that? Desperately flailing about trying to get the hair off my hand. Also the type to cause a toothbrush accident. Whittle it down into a small weapon. Destroy my foes. Alright, about ready to open up. This is the room temperature milk corner. I really hope it's just like a thing with wherever this game is made, whatever country. It's not like an actual milk product. I feel like it might be. You're the gator with the shank. Is it just like an American thing to have like cooled milk? That can't be it. Ah, perfect. Alright, open. I don't even need a shank. I got a bunch of shanks in my mouth. You see these? Bunch of tiny shanks, bunch of tiny stabbers. That's the apple juice drinking face. It looks, like unpleasant, but it's really quite good. How do you buy milk if not from 100% full aisle with 56 types of milk, right? Ineffective if they're countered by a toothbrush? Yeah, apparently. For me. I don't know what I put here. I guess I could make that the checkout where you come in like this and then you leave like that. But there's less wall space over there and these guys seem to like it here. I wish I could move the light switch. I don't know why that's there. I can't do anything with it. I don't have music playing. Oh, I don't have enough money. Right above him. He's got to listen to that all shift. I need to look around at these other stores and see if there's any other funny names. I guess I could do that if I had candy. I don't have a lot of money though. Cruel and unusual. I don't know, he seems pretty happy with it. He loves his job. Look at him. Look at that big old smile. Keep it up, buddy. Average retail experience. Same face in your work checkout. You didn't have the fake smile. You don't think it's alive? You don't think it knows it's alive? He's fine. See, everyone here looks so happy. See? they're thrilled with their shopping experience. She looks happy. The fake smell, sometimes the mask drops. I feel that, especially late in the shift. How much does candy cost? Do I want it? No. I'll get candy after I get the stockroom. But I can't get the stockroom set up if I'm constantly sitting here watching everything all the time. But the store's getting bigger, more people might be stealing. Why are you approaching me? Oh, the candy. It was weird that she's coming right towards me. I agree. I don't understand why there's still, like, the idea that you have to stand the entire shift. Like, that hurts. Standing still in one place for, like, that long is not good for you. It'd be different if you were, like, walking around and maybe, like, doing some stuff. But even then, like, you should sit down now and then. I like doing it outside of the manager sass. Oh, yeah. Another mess. Oh. What else are we low on? Fine. I gotta help him. Standing all day sucked. Getting to work checkout was so much nicer because you could move around. I haven't worked self-checkout. I've done, like, cashiering for other jobs, though. Yeah, I know what you mean. Or you, like, you know some things aren't gonna scan right, so you do it your special way. Or you memorize the code, so you can just type it in. I need candy back. I'm just not making enough money. Stop. You can't put trash in my already holding bin. Come here. Frickin'. Come here. Anyone else? I just legitimately cannot keep an eye on everybody. We might have to bring candy back sooner. And then I'll worry about redecorating once I get the stock worked up. Fruit and veggies code some people have memorized. Yeah, there's some, like at a Giant that I visited, where whenever I get these grapes, they don't scan. They never work. They're just like not in the system. So they'll just come over and instantly type in the code. I don't have to say anything. You can buy self-checkouts in this game, but like, do they have the AI where they can like not scan shit and try to steal? Because that'll be a problem for me. Did you pay? Oh, I was getting ready. For a 1-1. Those bananas. Imagine bananas scan weird. Just can't keep a track of everybody. Alright, now closed. No one else new may enter. Nobody here is stealing, so I think we're fine. Unless someone new enters, and then it's done so. I'm just wondering if I don't have to, like, pay somebody to monitor the self-checkouts, would it be cheaper for me to have a self-checkout? Then I wouldn't have to have cashiers. But I'll have to have cashiers for the long run. If I keep expanding, I'm gonna need them. I don't know, maybe I just hold on to them for now. Just as a default. Just like IRL, I know. They're also probably slower, yeah. So I'd want to do that like later game. What even is this candy? Bubble Buzz? Bonbeck Bubble Buzz. The passport section. Alright, y'all, finish up and leave. I gotta look at how much candy costs. Customer helper? Oh, helps customers with self-checkout, so I do need them. Yeah, I don't want to do that right now. Security guard. Janitor, I don't need that right now. We're making okay money. We're bringing candy back. That does not sound very safe, you're right. Alright, y'all. Rejoice. The king has returned to defend his castle. Candy. Our bodyguard. Bouncer. And that's... what's this guy's name? Jorg? Alice and Christopher? Christopher and Alice? He wouldn't stay gone for long. But I'm making enough money where I think we can afford candy, and now if we have him for peace of mind, I can focus on actually improving the inside of the store without worrying all the time. Yes, yes, he's back. He's back. It is a glorious day. Tomorrow, I'm gonna take a walk and look at some of the stores. It does really bring the place together. I never wanted to get rid of him. I wouldn't have if I could have afforded it, but we hit a bit of a slump. But we're better now, so he can come back. So we can feed his children. His little gumdrops. It's kind of calming, you know? This is the kind of music I listen to when doing homework. That makes me tired though, which is not the intended effect. Owner parking only. I don't have a vehicle. Finish up. Yes. Probably shouldn't have hired Candy. Yeah, because they're gonna pay him. It's okay. Consider it a bonus for getting rid of you. Mwah. Okay. Orchestra music always makes me tired. What are some things I wish the game had? I want to be able to check out on your scanner so you don't have to run to the computer. Check out? Like this? Check out like be able to buy furniture and stuff too. Signing bonus. I also wish it had what else do I wish it had? Oh, decorations. The only options we have right now are painting the walls, changing the color of the freezers, and being able to pay. Like that? If that's not what you're talking about, I might be misunderstanding. But yes, decor, more than just repainting objects. I think it would be nice to have. You press E. I know, it's really weird, and they don't really make it super obvious. I'm glad I could help at least. That's new? Oh, well there you go. Maybe they heard you. They heard your wants and they said, we should listen to Cosmic Kitty. But yeah, new decor, new light fixtures. It'd be nice to have plants. Maybe you could change the windows or change the style of your building. That'd be cool. Maybe also be cool if you could talk with people. All right, let's see what some of these stores are named, okay? Give you the anime shop simulator already. Real. So we got Dunkin' Donuts. This is a brand new update, by the way. I haven't played since their last one, which was their fruits and veggies update. Also be cool if the car... That's new. Can I not touch them anymore? What? You sink in them. That sucks. I used to be able to touch them and let them ride me around. Well, it'd be kind of cool if they could hit you and you could go flying. Knocked a chicken. Hot wing, steak sandwich, burger, seafood, ice cream. Alright. Tony and cars. Perfect for slipping into the driver's seat and stealing. What's this called? 3rd Avenue Deli Grocery? Is that how you spell cigarettes? I thought it had 2 T's. Oh my gosh, they added so much stuff. Crossing the street. Oh wait, what's this? Norley's Old Beer House. Owned and operated by the True family. They're really proud of that. What is the True family? This is new. Let's take a seat. Driving your vehicle will be like, can you die? I think vehicles would be cool in general. Might also be cool if you could have like a job where you like go to pick up the shipments of stuff you ordered and you could like maybe have like pay less if you do that. That'd be cool. That's what I thought. There's 2 T's and cigarettes. This looks... Ah! Well, fine. So it's not entirely walled off anymore. Rude. Yeah, specialty items. Italian market. Pineapple pizza, Antonio Margheriti. You can toss coins in the fountain for good luck. That'd be cool. Like a % chance of luck for the day. Bush Beauty Med Spa. Alright. Chopped cheese. Delicious. The famous steak. Cheese and peace. This is fascinating. What do we got here? We got quick. Okay. Interesting. Yo, can I get the famous steak? No, brother, I want the cheese and peas. Can I go in here? They got... That's thick. They've improved a lot. Park. Manhole. I love manhole. There's no manhole. That's weird. Can I go in the park? She can ball. Restore rating feedback on the computer so you can see why you keep having out of stock complaints, but nothing is out of stock. Yeah, or like like the specific items that like people think are expensive, because they keep changing their minds. Nobody better have said I'm not balling. Can I not go in there? Ah. Pretty. For a romantic walk in the park. Ah, of course. The rocks. Alright, back to the store. I don't know where it is, but I think I can feel it out. Thought that was a sound effect from me jumping on it. I'm a little impressed. I know, I gotta find where it is. I'm not sure. This road looks busy. Excuse me. Excuse me. The Peninsula Hotel. So we are in New York. Aha, Gator Mart. I'm not lost in New York. I know where I'm going. This way. Also be cool if we could go in some of the businesses. They've just been standing here while I've been doing that. Alright, let's stock the store. Let's get some overstock going. They were totally slacking off while I was. You think? Should I fire them? Should I fire Candy again to make a point? Nah, Candy's staying, don't worry. Until I can't afford him again. Because I have 1 penny! Alright, let's stock some up. Get a little bit of overflow, and gradually we'll get some overflow for all the items. But I'm gonna help Jorg while I'm here. Hatsune Miku. Or Vocaloid? No, you mean from the Domino's app. Salt. Put this there. Get into a flow. And maybe when I'm rich one of these days, I'll actually be able to afford to paint and floor the place properly. So it's not just default and lame. Good job. That's the apple juice up there, so it goes there. Kinda weird the way I place things on shelves. It looks like I'm struggling all the time, but the box is strange. I better use lead paint. That one tastes the best. Oh, then I could lick the walls on my break. Start with... Hey, welcome, welcome. We are aiming for the stars. Oh, stretch break. This has got to be a fine establishment for my people to work at. If anything like that occurred, it should have been listed in the reason. But just, you know, keep that in mind and we'll be all good. Keep hanging out, having fun. It'll be all lovely. I think the lead is supposed to taste good. Isn't it supposed to taste like sweet? I've never tasted it, nor am I going to, but I thought I heard it taste sweet, which is a bad way to describe it, because it makes it sound more appealing. So like kids would eat paint chips off the wall. Would they actually? They would eat paint? I always thought that was just a funny, like, oh, haha, your kid eats paint. Bank of NYC. I thought that was called Bonk of NYC. I was gonna scream. You never had lead? No, dude. I know I'm missing out. You make fun of me. My parents wouldn't let me. Pound that stuff. What does lead poisoning do? It just, like, seriously upsets your stomach. Probably messes with your kidneys, too, if I had to expect any organ to be affected. Lab safety training. Imagine the wonderful treat of Game Boy cartridges dipped in lead paint. Oh, and the bitterant. The bitterant and the sweetness. If they added a bitterant. I know they do that to Switch games. It's like a concoction of flavors. Nice crunchy snack. Bad for the brain. Yeah, that makes sense. So you're using your brainstem forever? Forever? That's so very long. Alright guys, we gotta make a profit. I have 1 cent. Aw, what a cute little emote. An ornamental organ. Yeah, you don't really need that. You're out of rice. This is all the stuff I want. This is all the stuff I want for Christmas. Let's make it happen, people. I need $1,000 worth of stock. You know what? If I see someone stealing, I don't want to let them. I think he gets them like immediately though, because as soon as he hears the beeper go off, he like whips around, does like a right hook, and they're dead. They're on the ground. The police have been notified. The ambulances are on their way. Let me just stand and look at Gator Mart. The light is making it a little hard to see the sign, but look at that. Isn't it beautiful? We've done some good work here, people. I think the bike is new. I like to think that's how Jordan gets to work. You're right. Candy's the police. Candy's the law. I'll try to take care of any if I see them, of course. Because it's a little annoying to get the stock when it flies outside. But Candy does have to earn his keep. Gator Mart National Anthem when? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna make lyrics. I've not thought of that. Pepit's cake? Oh, this is the Pepit's cake, right? No. Water is too expensive? Okay, yeah, $3 per bottle is a touch absurd, but I gotta make money somehow. Look at this, it used to be like $2 and now it's... I'm letting these people walk all over me. How am I supposed to make money in this evil town? $2.50? That is a lot. Okay. Whoa. $5.50. That's more like it. Try to make $2 profit on everything, so I get like double back what I put in. Now where's the water? Why are we upset about water? Ugh. Fine. $2.99. Does that make it more attractive to you than $3? The customer is not always right. That's why I get to wield a baseball bat in my establishment. The baseball bat is always right. Candy's always right. Go away. You have to pick up stuff in my store. You know, I was thinking, they have someone I can hire for pretty much every task in this store, right? I can get people to help with self-checkout, I can get security, stalkers, actual cashiers. So pretty much at the end of the day, my job will be purchasing stock and picking up the things when people sonic rings all over the place, because nobody else can do that. These are customers because they aren't buying anything, so they get no rights. Yeah. You only have rights if you give me money. Anyone else wanting to do anything? Steal anything? Be cool. You know what would also be cool? Weather. Cool if there's rain outside. Make me feel nice and safe in here. Seasons would be cool too. Like maybe people purchase more like ice cream in the summer, more warm drinks in winter type stuff. Just thinking of slice of life things. Maybe a break room you can make for employees if you end up getting big enough to have multiple employees where it like ups their productivity when they get back in there. Hurricane simulator. Yeah, natural disasters and you gotta like buy boards and board up the windows, and if you don't, it floods everything and you lose half your stock. Let chat spawn tornadoes and cause havoc. Yeah. Sounds like a Minecraft thing. I want to figure out how to do that, where I can play Minecraft and you guys can just ruin my day. It'll be fun, it won't be ruining it. I think that lady stole this lady in the gray skirt. Candy's about to do his job. Good on you. Oh, no, he does put the stuff back. I stand corrected. So while he's putting stuff away, the front's vulnerable. So it is good to have more than one. Or for me to try to look out for them. I wonder how the store would be if Allan was still here. I don't know. I don't think he was gonna, like, do anything progression-wise. I expect he was probably just wanting to maintain it. He's a nice fella. He wouldn't try to ruin anything on purpose. Everything sounds like a yeah, you can make anything sound like a Minecraft thing. A deeper employee system would be cool, managing worker satisfaction and stuff. I agree. Although it's kind of fun that I just get to, like, give them $3 and make them work better for another hour. They're up 200% from his mustache alone. Man, maybe I need to get him in here. Actually, make more money. Okay, we got some overflow stock. Now I'm going to get a little more profits tonight. We'll maintain tomorrow, and maybe the day after we will expand our storage system. Well, we need more money. We need people to buy more stuff. I feel like I'm having a hard time, like, really squeezing every penny I can out of this place, you know? I could be making more money, I'm just not sure how. He brought the store out of the red. He did. It was, I believe I left off in debt last time. Us and Allan are never in the same room. You've seen him once! Yeah, exactly. We walked past each other. He went downstairs. Him and my aunt and uncle are out right now. They're heading out tomorrow. They were here, on and off over the weekend. Yeah, I don't see malarkey used a lot. You kidnap their children, you can probably make a couple $100. Kidnap whose children? My aunt and uncle's? Like, make my cousins work for me? I don't know if they'd like that much, but I could. Oh, the customers. If I took the oh, yeah, I should ransom the customers' children out. That would certainly increase profits. And who's gonna come after me? The police? The police work for me. It's candy. Are we done? Store closed? Almost. Candy earned his keep today. So it doesn't really matter when I pay the bills. Because I was thinking, like, they'll get taken out of my monies anyway. All done? Good. Oh wait, and yeah, it pays at the end of the day, but I mean, like, during the day, it doesn't matter if I pay the bills earlier or later, because they're still gonna get taken from my thing. Why? Oh, I had to pay them. No good. I need another product license so I can sell more stuff. Because then I can put a shelf here and I can put a shelf there. I don't need to look at the bills. Dead town population, you, no! I need... licenses. Ah. It's non-food things. Okay, how about... Before I expand the storage, I will first get... I should really try to expand the storage first so I can get a backlog of things. Just not making a lot of money. Maybe I should need to scrape by a little bit better. I need to not focus on getting extra stuff and just get what I can and try to expand. Because eventually it'll work out, right? Sometimes I accidentally throw out food. Huh? Oh my gosh, she's sitting down. Waiter, waiter. Hello, ma'am. Okay. Yeah, sir. Hi. How can I help you? Would you like our special today? We have crepes made for just the breakfast service today, and lunch we have this new uh, egg omelet sandwich. It's really good. It uses bell peppers from. I don't like this cafe very much. Bank loans? Oh, I could do bank loans. My track record. I just made too many egg. All right, hatchlings. I have so far avoided a bank loan like the plague. Should I take out a loan to increase all my storage and everything? Take a massive loan and don't pay it? I don't want to like lose the game. I'm worried at some point I just lose. I could take the 5K loan, which is the biggest one. I mean, I'm already not doing great. I haven't tried it. Where do I get the cereal? Am I losing it? Oh. Eh. You're struggling, yes, or tough it out. Daily payment. That's true. What are they gonna do about it? What if I do this so daily payment is... Question. You've played this game. Can I make more payments than on the default daily payment? Say if I'm doing better. So I can do this really low daily payment, and then if I'm making a lot more money than I thought, I can pay extra on the principal. That's how they work in real life. But if they're just gonna make me pay the default lowest amount, I don't know. I don't want to take it out if I can't pay any extra. But if you don't know, I guess I'll just pick the middle option. What do we think, hatchlings? You have 0 answers. Um, let's do that one. Pay off early. Oh. You pay it off early if you have like the big amount. Okay. Okay. So first of all, we're not going to expand the store. We're going to expand here, the storage room. Bam. Now we can spend everything. Yes. Now we're going to make the storage nice. We're going to get another product license. For not food stuff. All right. Can I... Ah. We need maximum space. Coffee, tea stuff. It was moved back. That was the purchase. We're living large, hatchlings. I wasn't gonna do it, but here we are. That's the frozen stuff. I don't want to do anything with that yet. I think we'll move these. Group things nicely in the storage. Yeah. So do I. I make the storage and I group it. So we have teas, salt, some cereals up there. We have some candy and cakes and peanut butter, and then we have flours, and then we're gonna get into the grains, bread, rice type beet. Good. This is a little weird corner, but that's okay. I can make that my computer corner. I cannot make that my computer corner. Oh yeah, not me. Eventually I'd like to have like aisles with like signs and stuff, but not yet. Oil and water. Little corner of evilness. Perfect space for a chair. Can I squeeze you in there? I don't think so. Let's... You... Jorg is still hard at work. A good boy through and through. I can squish these more than I thought I could. Maybe I can squish these more together and make room for another shelf there. Or I could scoot it further down here. Hold on. Oh yeah, it's in the wall. That means more space. Look at that. The legs are one leg. Fantastic. Student claim the violated conservation of energy. They did not, in fact. Yeah, you can't do that. Because they couldn't. Snap alignment for making things. I agree. Kind of drives me crazy. Hatchlings, no. I spend a long time trying to make things look as even as possible. Okay. Oh no. Why are you here? Alright, this one's a little bit evil. But I think we can make it work. It kind of sucks. What if you think it would be better if I made, like, rows that come out like this? Like, straight? Let's try it. Let's try it. This is mildly horrific right now. Rows would look better. And then that. I don't want to make them too thin. Barely squeeze in there. Hold on. Move you slightly to the side. Like that. Still a little tight. I gotta think that we're gonna be carrying big boxes through there. That's better. That's more like it. And now you. Meow. Want to have them face each other? I kind of want them all in the same door. Oh, and then make like some back to back. I don't know. I was just thinking all of them being the same facing. I guess I could. I think I'm picking up what you're putting down. So put that like there. And then make other ones back to back so it's like a 2 for row system. Yeah, I am. Alright, word. Hey, welcome, welcome, Raiders! Welcome to the stream! We're organizing the storage room. The store is getting so deliciously organized. Cuties Club! A whole club of you guys? It's crazy, I didn't know if there's a club. What were you just playing? Were you also playing this game? Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're getting so close to the goal. Thank you for the follows, everybody. We'll get another... We'll squish some racks over there. You were? How big is your store? Mine isn't very large right now. It's like this. And I have these two fellas, Christopher and Alice. This is Candy. And this is Jorg. Alright. I need another shelf. I don't have the business yet for a produce area. You just started? Oh, it's fun. It's very enjoyable. And you came at a good time. The game's been popping out updates like crazy. I really like it. Heck yes. Now let's order some new stock. Let's really stock the heck out of this place. What's your place named? My place is named Gator Mart. Hee hee hee. Oh, I also need more shelves, don't I? What am I doing? I forget myself. Let's do one for now. Be cool if you get like a discount for ordering multiple of the same item, like ordering multiple shelves so that it entices you. Yours is named Panda Shop? That's cute. I think it's called Supermarket. Later you can choose to change your name if you haven't gotten that option yet. Alright, I'm moving the candy. I think over here is going to be the non-food items. You can change all sorts of stuff and customize it a lot later. Have you gotten a baseball bat? It's pretty cool. I'll have to add another shelf here. I hate to cover the window up, but I might have to. For the sake of evenness. There might be. Who knows? I will answer as much or as little as you'd like, but if you'd like to wait and see progression stuff yourself. Did you dye your shelves tan? I did. I want to redo all my shelves so they're not stark white. I want to repaint, redo the floors. So I'm slowly switching over to tan ones instead. There's a couple color options. But I generally just like the neutral brown one the best. Poisonally. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 6 of each. We're gonna need another shelf. Oh, I probably shouldn't have set it to that amount. Hold on. Boink. 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 Because then whenever I order it, it's gonna be weird. That's how much it costs? Oh. Well, let's get less, I suppose. Never gonna pay back the debt at that rate. That's insane. Okay, so there are... How many new items do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 new items. Get 2 here. Probably have enough space for a small shelf there. Let's stick with 2 each for now. Just while we're getting our bearings. I would like not to waste all my money figuring out how this all works. Still have 1,000. Where are you taking that? You cannot... You cannot make new things. Don't use unlabeled racks. Bleach goes there. Well, you know what? Bleach goes there. That was an okay spot, Jorg. For now. What are you doing? Yeah. You gotta wait, homie. That's the cleaner. That's the cleaner. Toilet paper. Probably gonna need another shelf. I don't even, can this even fit everything? I think it can only fit 5. This is a shelf. He got his hands, he did get his hand smacked. If he starts putting stuff in there, then I'll never know how to find anything. Right. Let's see how much comes in one thing of toilet paper. I'll put it here. Oh. Well. We are going to need many more racks then, aren't we? That's not nearly enough. What is this? Oh my gosh, is that Mr. Clean? Off-brand Mr. Clean? We're gonna, yeah, we are gonna need a whole aisle. Especially if they have more brands of toilet paper. I think maybe for now, I'll just try to put up what I can. Bleach. I think I'm not gonna be worried about making everything have its own space right now. Is this hand soap? I have not yet set the price. I have to do that. Don't want them getting things for free. Not in here. Not in my store. Shampoo. That's their cleanliness. He's not my arch nemesis. Well, it's fun having new stuff. I like having new items. Alright. At the very least, I'm gonna order more toilet paper because that takes a lot of storage. So let's do... order some of you. And that is good. Avocados and bananas. That's so cool. I'm not a big fan of avocados personally, but they are very good for you. You gotta keep TP stocked. You can only take 1 box per. Goodness. Alright, and if I can afford it, I can. I'd like to get another shelf for the pastas, because we're always running out of those. And then they can each have their own, like, more space. This runs out a lot. Alright. Yeah, we'll get another shelf here, and then each of them will have their own complete space. And, the lights are a touch wonky, but that's fine. Just respace them a bit. We don't have to even buy a new one, I bet. What? Weird. And then that one can be more, like, here. You're going in the other room. It's my style. The style is awesome, yeah. I have a lot of lights. I probably don't need this many lights. Okay. It's gonna be like a brand new store when they come in here. Except it's not. It's gonna be the same store. So he knows they all go here. Yes. And I gotta set prices too. Don't let me forget. I think it's a vegetable. Or no, I guess technically it's a fruit. If we're being specific about it. I mean, scientifically, a lot of, you know, vegetables or things are really just fruits or fruiting bodies of the plant. Technically. But I always think of it more in my head as like a veggie, just because the stuff you put it on is stuff you put veggie stuff on. Like salads and burgers and sandwiches and stuff like that. Is that what you think? What do you think? My pointy teeth keep rubbing against that spot I heard on my mouth. Youch. I think I was kicking that box. I was not moving. I was just kind of scooting forward. Alright, and this goes... not in here, over here. Here. Alright, let's set some prices. Let's see. Couldn't remember what it was. Oh. That makes sense. 220, so we'll do 420. 165, we'll do 365. 13.25, we'll do 15.25. 75 cents, 2.75. 5, 6, 7. 12.27. People still think that's too expensive. I gotta make a profit. Okay, well, I think we're good. I don't want to spend all the money. I'm gonna need to have enough to, you know, pay them back. Big markups at Gatormart. I should have a sale sticker, even if nothing is on sale. Just a lie. Let's pay some bills. I'll pay the bills more as they come, unless I make a lot of money today. Because now that I don't have to worry about robberies and stuff as much, really, I can focus more on maintaining product. Which I don't have some of. It's fine. They get mad when there's not stuff out that they want. It's only illegal if they catch you. Candy will catch them. Candy's very good at his job. His and our baseball bats are made of the same tree. It's wood from the same tree. They're brothers. They're brother baseball bats. Alright, Jorg, you got the rest. Gotta have some stuff for you to do, right, buddy? That scared me. What do they want? You buy 64 orange juice. How much do I have? I don't have enough, so I have to decline. What if I want to take it later? Oh, that sucks. Why do they even give you an offer if you don't have enough stock? Yes, we did take a loan. That's why we're kind of bougie right now. I know, literally one short, and then I could have sold and maybe gotten more for that. It sounds like a phone sound, right? It kind of scares me a little bit. But, like, I feel like they should only ask it, like, if I can actually go through with it. I don't know. I sound crazy now. Am I saying madness? Flower. There. I wonder if the music actually does anything, or if it's just for my enjoyment. Be nice if it, like, subtly made people spend more money or spend more time in the store, so there's a chance of them buying more things. You know? Candy were to catch you embezzling, would he be loyal to you or the law? At this point, the law, because I just rehired him, give it another stream or two, and me will be thick as thieves. Candy is the law. So it would be, would he be loyal to himself, or to me? I know I have Candy hired for a reason, but if I can help it. Well, you know what? Candy will put the stuff away. It's fine. Well, they don't have to keep an extra close eye out in the store. Whatever, it's his job. Almost done with my juice. The drink that makes me very happy. I didn't mean to boost you. We don't have that much stock. Where's the... Oh, he's still stealing? He has so much stock on him. It's fine. Candy's gonna pick it all up. If I hit him now, he would explode like 3 million Sonics. Are you... He's not done. He's bold with it. He's bold, even though I'm holding a baseball bat and following him. That's insane. Sand soap is too expensive for you? Then have gross hands, dude. Not my problem. Ugh. Fine. $2.55. 20 cents cheaper. I'm a kind lady. He does have a family to feed. Well, he's also gonna get a baseball bat to the head. Is he gonna feed them toilet paper? Organize your produce by type, veggie, and fruits, and then a big section of pineapple, watermelon, pumpkin are organized by color. Ooh. I say types. That's more like an actual... Like an actual grocery store. Though you could have, like, if you ever get, like, fancy enough, you could have, like, a fun section that's just, like, a bunch of extra, like, fancy ones organized by color. But I'd do the first one. One string from Candy and he won't even remember his family. He's forgotten everything. Good job, Candy. Get back out there, champ. You just saved me a whole purchase worth of goods. Earning his keep, doing real good. I'll help stock now and then because I'm a good manager. Alright, so I'll be able to make the minimum payment if I continue like this, that's for sure. But can I choose to pay a little bit extra, or can I only choose, yeah, to total pay off early? I don't think so. I can only choose the total. It would be nice if I could pick like an extra amount to put on top of it, like an extra $50 here, $50 there. That could save me a whole day. Oh well. The real expensive stuff to buy is the, Is it you? Maybe it's you. Didn't I buy, like, dishwasher pods? Are you really gonna steal? Did you not just see what happened? It was horrific. People are calling their families and telling them they love them. It scarred people. I would not do what you're about to do, my friend. I would not do that. Not at all. Oh, the dishwasher pods! I don't even have a spot to sell those, and I have stock for them. I'm wasting money. I'm hemorrhaging money, in fact. Those were really expensive for me to buy. I'm feeling generous, adds 50 cents. I'll spend it all in one place. No. Alright, after all my payments and stuff, if I can get another shelf... Good candy. See, I didn't even see that. I will try. Maybe I'll get another little shelf here, and I just need to sell the, You know what, no, I'll splurge and get a big shelf, because I'll actually be able to use that. I need to sell those dishwasher pods. Should put the chewy Tide Pods next to the candy. They will kind of be next to the candy. It'll be candy, and then the Tide Pods. The dishwasher ravioli. Tide Pods are just dishwasher ravioli. I don't use Tide Pods, but I use, like, pod cleaning things. My dishwasher does this awful thing where, like, it's not awful. I'll start it, and then it just won't start, and I'll find out, like, when I go down half an hour later, and it's just silent, and I'm like, okay. So I have to, like, open it, and hold my thumb down on it, and put it to sleep, like, putting a pillow over its mouth, shh, go to sleep, shh, don't struggle. And then, it'll, like, it'll die, and then I'll just press the button again and close it, and it'll be like, wow, Eliza, let me clean your dishes, and it'll suddenly work. It happens, like, once or twice a week. Your dryer does that? Yeah. Isn't that weird? Our electronics weird. It does a good job, though. It cleans really well. Hatchlings this weekend. I'm gonna have like a major spring cleaning spree. I'm talking, I'm gonna clean out the filter of like my microwave fan, my oven fan, you know, the tracks in my dryer, the little rubber bits that can get stuff in there. I'm gonna clean out like all sorts of filters. I'm gonna clean out the vents. I'm gonna clean out the freaking windowsills, like all the stuff that I don't clean like that often, but kind of just spot clean. I'm gonna actually like go for it. And I'm like setting aside time for it. When I clean, I have a little speaker. I like to play like Animal Crossing music. I put my hair up, I'll blast some Animal Crossing music, and sometimes I'll get Bongo out, put him on the windowsill and open the windows, let the warm air in, and just clean the house. I'm excited. I like setting aside time to get stuff cleaned. And then I'm all, you know, nasty, so I gotta like shower off, and then I'll just sit there freshly cleaned in my clean house, and I'll just be like, wonderful. You're crashed this weekend. It's the same thing. Dude, we got like the same plans. We're on the same wavelength right now. Get out, dude. I've been working really hard on school stuff. So, I don't know, it's kind of like it's like self-care to me to take care of my house. I think of it like the same way I think of taking care of my pets. I'm like, I would want them to have a nice clean terrarium. I gotta give myself a nice clean terrarium. And then I keep my space nice and clean. I'm usually pretty tidy, but I like setting aside time to like do that. It's fun. Make it fun. Play some fun music. I had a rotten discovery. I normally, yeah, like I want to take care of myself, because then if I take care of myself, I can do better at school, I can stream for you guys better, I feel more myself. It makes me happy. I normally, while I'm thinking about it, I normally have like playlists on like YouTube and stuff that I use for music, but I was looking at the App Store for the Nintendo Today app that was announced last Direct, because I'm like, maybe they'll say cool shit about Tomodachi Life. But your crumb substrate, you know, and that's your terrarium, that's your enclosure. You keep it how you'd like to keep it. Oh, maybe make sure you don't get rodents. And I downloaded this app I saw called Nintendo Music, and I'm like, oh heck yeah, straight from the source, gonna be good quality, maybe get stuff that I can't find on YouTube. You need to pay monthly money for it. Are they like a nest so you should sleep in a nest? Maybe I should sleep in a nest. You can't find in your heart to demolish Mount Dr. Pepper? Oh, you can't. Don't. That's what you call enrichment in your enclosure. Don't demolish it if it makes you happy. I'm a firm believer of just doing whatever you do as long as it makes you happy and doesn't hurt anybody. I think there's so much cool stuff to do and experience in this world. That's when I made the tweet out that I was like super grateful for you guys the other day, because I was just sitting there, I'm like, man, I'm so lucky. I'm so happy. I never thought I'd be here in life right now. I don't know where I thought I'd be, but I'm very lucky. There's a lot that I am grateful for, and you guys are a very big part of that. I'm a happy gator. Sometimes things are less happy, like when your pet gets sick or, you know, unexpected expenses come along, but all in all, you gotta look at the big picture. There's a lot of cool stuff out there. Hooray! I think Nintendo Music is like $20 a year. Oh, that's it? Oh, that's not that bad. But I'm also like broke right now, so I can't really afford like, you know, music subscription services. It's been a fun time. I agree. I've had a ball. There's a lot more I like to do. I have a lot of goals, a lot of plans. I feel especially like this when like new games start getting announced. Like everything is going all right. Yep. And all right. Anime Store Simulator. Oh, I thought you were saying that as like a silly. Is that a real game that's coming out? Or is that like something that you would like to come out? Oh. Oh my. So, okay. I just thought it was like, that sounds like a cool concept. What does it actually entail? I'm assuming it's coming out on PC, but, like you manage a store for like manga, anime, figurines, that type of stuff? Yeah, can you sell body pillows? Does it have like actual anime characters? It's gotta. It's already on Steam as a TBR game store simulator. I don't know what that is. Can I sell Truckcoon? I have so many questions. I asked most of them, but can you play like anime music in the store? That might make it hard for me to stream it if I had that. But it's cool to have an art thing where you can draw your own waifu to put on a pillow. That would be fantastic. I would make one. I would make the perfect waifu. The waifu that everybody wants. Oh, wait, we need more coffee. Oh, he already stocked it. Good job, Dorg. I gotta say, we're starting out with decent money. Normally I'm in the red. No definite answer, sadly. Oh, sorry, I'm just excited. That's really cool, though. I didn't know that. Gale. Yeah, just make Gale. A fine, loyal man. For those that don't know, Gale is the Vortigaunt that helps us out throughout Half-Life 2. That's not his actual name, we just named him that. There are a couple named Vortigaunts, I don't remember what their names are. I don't remember if we actually get Gale's official name, though. Meow. Could use another shelf there, but we're not going to worry about that quite yet. Some of the next product licenses I can get are for produce, which is all well and good, but I think I'm gonna wait to do that because you need like a produce scale and all this extra stuff that I just don't quite have yet. If I could get stuff that I can put in my store as it is now, well, that'd be just peachy. Legally his name just like Dr. Gale Labcoat and Gale but Dead, obvious for Gale but Dead. I mean, I feel like we pretty much maxed out the space we can use right now. So I gotta pay off the loan, of course, so we're gonna just focus on making money and paying it back. And keeping up with the stock that we need. Speaking of which, I should get ahead of the game on that. We're doing okay on soda. Wouldn't hurt to get some extra stuff, though. Just to have, and then our boy can take care of it. Because once we get that, we're pretty much just on the up and up. Do I ever get robbed in this game? Yeah. Not robbed. Shoplifters. There are shoplifters that were included in an update a couple months ago, and I can try to show you them when they appear. But that is why I have this. And this fella. You'll see them acting strange, a little shifty. They look a little bit different than normal folks in terms of their behavior. Appearance-wise, they look the same. And you'll also know when they walk around. He is a polite man. His name... See, he just got one. He whacked him with the bat. He dropped the stuff. Now Candy's picking all the stuff up he tried to steal and putting it back. It makes that noise because I bought that scanner thing to have by the door to catch shoplifters. If they get away, you can chase them, and sometimes you'll be able to hit them with the bat, but they can, like, phase through walls, so it's not a great bet. And you can, put the stuff back if you get them. If you don't get them, you lose the profit, and it sucks. I could just run Pump and Dump Scam. So normally people that are shopping, they'll have a little brown bag, they'll look for stuff, put it in the bag, eventually come up to the counter right here. when I see a shoplifter, I will tell you. Because they'll be like, kind of like peering around on their tiptoes sometimes. You can tell. It's harder to tell the bigger your store is, though. Because they kind of get lost in the crowd. Candy. Yeah, cartoon villain stuff. Pretty much. They're not actually, like, scary or gonna hurt anything, but it's a little silly. Let's see, anyone stealing? No? Come on, do it. It'll be funny. I can hit them myself. Up until now, I took care of them personally, but because the store is getting bigger and I have other things I need to attend to, we have Candy there to ensure I don't lose money. And he's done a very good job. He certainly earned his keep. I hired him earlier in the game, but I couldn't afford him, so I had to fire him, and everyone was quite upset about that. So he's back. You can disable the thieves if you feel like you don't want that extra stuff. Yeah, you can. I think it's funny. I haven't disabled anything base game yet, but I can see why people would not want them, because it's a bit startling. So she just came in. Nope, she's not. What about you? Are you gonna steal? Everyone's been pretty good today, but we had like 3 thieves yesterday. Yeah, he's good. We'll never forgive the atomizing of Candy 2025. He's back. We reformed him. Better and stronger than ever before. Oh, no oil. We need overflow stock. I don't think I got any extra stuff. Kind of zone out once you open the store, only to boost your workers, and while you zone out, you're reading a book usually. Oh, do you like have a killer stockroom or something that they can always draw from? I feel like I've been struggling a lot with maintaining, like, stock levels and stuff. And money. Yes. Oh, I will get there at some point. I want a really big stock room where, like, all of the items have their own shelf, except the salt. That would be a bit overkill. Because the salt's in such small boxes. Level 81 and still struggling for money. That makes me feel a little better. I think I'm at 38. Candy or Candy? I thought it was spelled the first way, but somebody in chat spelled it with an I, and I'm also okay with that. We have to decide what it is. Oh, this is a thief. So she's kind of like leaning around, looking a little weird. She puts it away. She doesn't have a bag. See if we can get like the really obvious one she does. Yeah, she does her little tiptoe. She looks around, and she still won't be deterred if I hold my bat. But if you want to smack her, you can. She'll drop the thing. You can pick it back up and put it away. Just like that. The Candy makes sure she won't get away. Because sometimes I'm not in there all the time. I can't see stuff. Good to invest in one, but only later when you like actually just can't look at the shop the whole time. I used to have a spot where I'd just stand and I could see the entire store. Now I can't. No, I can't. Doing pretty good though. So how do you have your shelves? Do you have it like I described where like each of these shelves is a singular stock item, or do you have like multiple items per shelf? I feel like I could be utilizing the way that the numbers work better. Like, I think you can go out here and like, it says 8. I think that's just 8 on the on the shelf. But I think if you pull out your scanner, you can see how many you have in the back too, maybe? If something's low out here, it generally means it's low in the back because Jorg hasn't been able to get it to do it. Planning a Panopticon shop design. Originally I had that. You can get security cameras, but I don't know what they do. Maybe they can catch shoplifters before they leave the store. But no, not in particular. Candy does it for me. I don't know what like microchip I have embedded in all my stuff that like gets deactivated when it's scanned. so it just like knows you steal stuff. Whatever that is very handy. Just looking into it too much. Whoops. That's not where that went. Now I messed up the shelf. No. I think it's the other cereal. Tracks the microplastics. There you go. And all of my items that you will ingest if you eat from my store. I think I thought the game was supposed to be in France or something, because a lot of the names kind of sound French. Of the products, that is. Nine o'clock. Store's closed. Powdered sugar, I put somewhere. I vaguely know where this stuff's supposed to be. I don't need to speed them up. They can take their darn time. Yes, they do come with microplastics. Free with every purchase. It's really a deal if you think about it. A steal, if you will. I do that. And I do that all by myself. All the stock I want tomorrow. 10 out of 10. Thank you! Oh, I'm out of the freaking... Okay. All is not lost. That's the stuff I need in terms of food, though. After that, I need to focus on the not food items. Eater Mart, where the plastics are micro and the savings are massive. That's a really good catchphrase, actually. Might put that in the description, the old description of the video. We have both lead and microplastics. I know! We're like collecting all of the things in our bones. Back again. Gator's back. Tell a friend in the same wavelength. Hopefully we'll have enough money to get all the stuff we want tomorrow post government owed money and stuff. And, you know, paying our employees. Just in time to eat lead and microplastics. What do you think the next thing is going to be? After microplastics, you think there's going to be another thing that's in all of our bones? And our brains and our lungs? Can't really think of it. Maybe silicone? For all the electronics? Glass? It just becomes sand after a while, though, doesn't it? It must be full of sand. Arsenic? I think maybe silicone? Or sulfur if everything keeps getting stinky. Carbon nanotubes. We're all just carbon nanotubes. I can afford it! Yes. Time to restock the room. And then my guy can do with it what he will. We are stocking. I'm sure the next generation is full of arsenic. Don't worry. Don't worry, Eliza. I know it's, you were like, oh, it might not happen. I'll make sure of it. Thank you. That's so kind of you. We can really rely on you to save the world. So many big words. Such a big world. Mars dust people buy as a souvenir and play with. Yeah, and then they'll find out it has some, like, weird, like, chemical compound that's not made naturally on Earth. And it, like, just does not uncombine in the body, and it's gonna be stuck there forever. He's a hero. Hatchlings, if you had the chance, like, we live in a time where eventually space travel becomes affordable. Becomes, like, as much as a bus ticket. Hypothetically. Would you go to Mars if Mars is an established colony that, you know, people have been going to for a while and now it's kind of a vacation destination? The same way people will go to like Hawaii or the Bahamas. People will probably feel differently about this in the future when space stuff has become more normal. I don't know if I would. I think even if I had the option and it was like they're like it's safe, nothing's gonna happen to you, I think the idea of it freaks me out too much. Too lazy, too lazy. You already are tourism, true. But I'm just saying, you had the option to go to an entirely other planet. You don't think you would? I would not, so I do not judge any of you for saying no. What if Silksong was announced as a Mars exclusive? Would you guys go? I think I'd just watch other people play it. I would want to play it though. 16-month trip. Let's assume it's like super easy travel, like it's like a blank hour flight, 8-hour flight or something. So like definitely a flight, but not unheard of for at least American tourists. Haven't left the country, doubt you leave the planet. Alright, so generally I'm getting no's. You'd be happy for the Martians? Yeah. It's a paid trip you're paying. Like, let's say the whole thing costs like 40 bucks, max. Super affordable. In fact, they're trying to make it more affordable to, like, get hype up a little bit, you know? Tracker to the Musk. Oh, what, you don't want to explode in the sky? Tomodachi Life 3 Mars exclusive. I would scream. How tasty the dirt is. That's interesting. I expect it would taste clayey. I don't know. I think I wouldn't, not because I'm like, I'd be too lazy to, or anything like that. I think I would just simply be too afraid. I've seen too many things about space travel, and I would feel too claustrophobic. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I could. I like the Earth too much. The creatures down here, I have everything I need right here. And it's really, space stuff is cool. It's so cool. But I just don't think I personally could do it. How expensive will things be out there? Let's say things up there cost like airport levels. Like airport food, airport water, that's how much it costs. So it's expensive. But if, you know, your travel and stay are paid for, that's all you gotta pay for, you know? So you're on the Earth with all the snacks. It's also true. Probably better internet connection. You think Mars is red because of rust, so it tastes bad? Probably like, yeah, irony. Maybe like, if you like bite your tongue or get like a dental thing, it probably tastes like that. A dental, what's the word? Procedure. I also fuck with Earth. We're a spacesuit. I agree. Like, you'd also, even if you're like, they have like, let's say like domes where the air is good and you can be under there, I still think I'd feel claustrophobic because I'm not outside. I'm still inside. I'm still contained. And I like being inside. But I know I can go outside if I so desire. It's the option, you know? That's why I generally prefer travel. I mean, I don't super love traveling long distances anyway, but I would rather travel a longer distance. Like, if I had to travel the same amount of time in a car or a plane, I'd rather have the car, because if I wanted to, I could get out. If I wanted to get out or escape the plane, bit SOL there, right? Toilet paper's expensive. That's expensive. Well, let's get two of you, I guess. You can play Splatoon, Zelda, Xenoblade, you're fine. Yeah, on the plane, yeah, I get car sick in cars pretty easily, so I can't look at any screens or read books or anything. Otherwise, I'd love it, because I can just use that to grind out work I've been putting off, you know? I don't have anywhere to put the soap. I'll just put it here. Point of going to Mars if you'd be hanging out in a bubble. Because you could leave the bubble. But, like, they have, like I'm thinking it has, like, settlements. You know? Like, city A, B, and C, where it's, like, a bunch of different bubbles, and it's pretty much just, like, a regular Earth city in the bubble. And you can go out if you want, but you gotta wear special suits or be in a special vehicle. Or both. I don't know. What's the point of going to any other planet? Saying you did it, exploring it, change of scenery, ridiculously bored. I don't know. I can't believe one order of this stuff is $132 or $159. That's insane. What's the point of going to Mars in general? There are no sightseeing destinations, no historical one. Yep, just dirt. There isn't any wildlife to see on a new planet. I agree. I don't know. I'd actually feel torn if it was a planet with new wildlife. I still think I wouldn't do it because I'd be too afraid. But boy, oh boy, I'd be excited at the prospect. Go to the moon, put some rose-colored glasses. There you go. I don't even know if I'd go to the moon. New York City or Nebraska cities? Oh, like New York. Northeast coast cities. Proper cities. I just fill this thing with... You know what, maybe I should put the toilet paper here. This is all gonna be for TP. Now it's all labeled up. Right? So, willing to do the shark cage thing, seeing a new animal wouldn't even be a question for me. Well, there you go. I would love to see new animals. Alright, now we have one for... Well, let's also do it for that. And this one will be for shampoo. And this one is... We'll fix that one eventually. Mars has the biggest canyons and mountains on the planet for sightseeing. On the planet? Planet? What can we bring out? I can bring out some salt. In the solar system. Oh! Well, that's pretty cool. Also, Juno Overwatch is from there. I think that's one of my favorite tropes, is saying, like, character's first name and then game they're from. Tracer Overwatch. Gordon Half-Life. You know? Yeah, the Juno Overwatch, exactly. Winston Overwatch, classic. I'm trying to think of other games I've played with named characters. Hornet Hollow Knight. I don't know, whatever character's name is, Subnautica. Squee, squee. I kind of thought the glass was linked in terms of, like, cleaning it. Like, if I cleaned one side, it would clean the other side, but I guess not. Looks like Jorg's actually gonna have some stuff to do now. Where are you, Jorg? You gotta keep things stocked, buddy. And this whole place is going under. And it'll be your call. No more toilet paper. Travesty. Pete Nautica. John insert game. Yeah. I saw one meme where it was just like, it was all like the pro-American baseball players' faces like overlaid on each other. And someone said that's John Baseball, and I thought that was so funny. Like, yeah, that is John Baseball. This only has 2 left. That's fine. Boop. And then you go there. I could use some more TP. I don't think we have anywhere to keep that, actually. I don't have, like, a shelf thing for soaps or shampoos. Sans Undertale. Classic. It is a realistic cleaning mechanic. We're really living in the future. He would be Sans Retail. If Sans Undertale worked in this store, what would his job be? That guy's a thief. I'll let Candy take care of it. He's the first one I've seen today. As long as we don't have a second one, it's fine. Customer service, bouncer. You don't think he'd be like customer service, or not customer? Oh, what about bouncer disguised as customer service? Isaac, the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. There you go. That's his full name. A bouncer is customer service. He's servicing them out of the store. Out of my sight. He's really, grabbing a lot of stuff. Well, Candy's got to deal with it. Jorg! There you go. Want to make sure you're still at full capacity, bud. I'm making decent money. And I'm making these payments. Service these hands. Where is he? Is he serious? You're still going at it. That's insane. Whatever, dude. Just know you're gonna get beat the heck up. Can't wait to hear that beep and smack, and then your scream as you realize you'll never be able to comprehend anything ever again. You think given the opportunity you could handle the US citizens' private information? And would you still feel that way if I offered you a Scooby snack? Ruh-roh. I think that, maybe a Scooby snack would, change my thoughts on the matter. Closed. Good job, Candy. So quick, so efficient. Really a wonderful customer service representative. That clip of Markiplier jumping at you and punching you. I love that clip. I don't know the context of it. I don't know if it's an Unis Honest thing or what. I never really watched that, but I know what it was. And I saw someone at my school who had like a sticker. I know what you are. I know who you are. We're really getting ahead on stuff. You have like a lot of money. For robbing reason. It did. It was a cool concept. I'd like to see more YouTubers do stuff like that. More content creators in general. Well, that's my wish list for tomorrow. Getting all the stock back up. The room's starting to fill out slowly but surely. Let's make sure I don't have any bills to pay. I'll pay, yeah, I'll pay the ones I need to. Maybe tomorrow we can get ahead. Bills hate. I do hate the bills. This man's buying a lot of stuff. Might be getting decent money off of that. Can I like repaint the door so it doesn't look so horrific? I want to get rid of that corner. I'll have a big old square store to work with. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? We're running our store. I'm making a lot more money now. Heck yeah. I'm good. I'm doing well. The day has certainly improved. Maybe I should lower how much I'm getting. You ever played this game before? It's a hoot. What should I get less of? I should get less of you, less of you. And what else? Oh, the coffee. Coffee and tea. Aw, thank you for the gifted sub. You're so sweet. Enjoy the perks. No more ads, and you get fun little emotes of me making fun little faces. The boss, shouldn't you be the first one to the store? How come it seems like I'm... Yeah, they're all there and ready. Listen, I'm just out front smoking my Newports. I can't enter the store without an entire pack of Newports in my lungs. Or I start hitting people. Yeah! The whole shebang. Okay, we're kind of good. I think I'll just stock up the room while we're actually running the store. Enter. You. Feels good. Kind of let them, like, buy out everything last time. I think I was under the impression that I had to empty the shelves before I could, like, move them. Which is not the case. Alright, Jorg. We got business to attend to. Mr. Clean. You think Mr. Clean uses soap or shampoo on his head? Like body soap? I don't know, is shampoo... What makes shampoo different from soap that it is to be used on your head? Shampoo, shaving cream, both because he's extra clean. Floor cleaner. Oh my goodness, these are many different options. You don't think those would be too harsh on his dome? I think I agree most with the both because he's extra clean. They do make him very zesty in those commercials. On the real though, I'm not sure. Do like people with completely shaved like bald heads, do they use shampoo or do they use soap? I guess it's cheaper to use soap, but is it harsher on the skin and maybe it's better to use shampoo because it's intended for scalps, which are a little more sensitive? I don't know. I expect Mr. Clean can use whatever the hell he wants because he is a creature that cannot be contained. You think shampoo is for the scalp anyways? Yeah, maybe like not as fancy of a shampoo, but still shampoo. I don't remember the last time I actually bought salt. It lasts for so long. Use soap and shave once in a while. Yeah, keep it smooth. Probably skip the conditioner. I expect so. I don't use conditioner, I can't brush my hair. You think it's already kind of like puffy because it's shaped like, you know, like this? It's worse. It's worse when I don't use conditioner. When I travel, I usually use that, you know, Head and Shoulders 2-in-1. It's easier to travel with and stuff. But then after a while, my hair starts getting, like, droopy. It gets sad. Alright, Mom, can we use the cool stuff now? Can we use the good stuff, please? Do I condition the glasses? This might sound strange. I take them off during the shower. But I put them on a little chair so they can still get like the steam and the sauna effect. Do I know the artist Aurora? I do actually. I don't know what she looks like, but I used to listen to her stuff more. Besides that, they don't come off. I keep them on in bed. But, I had a previous pair that I would wear all the time, including in the shower, and they got so rusty and they would not, like, fold open at all. And I went to the doctor with them on my head, and I was like, "Doctor, please, you have to fix them," and doctor was just like, "Don't wear them in the shower." So I do it, even though it hurts. It hurts my soul to see them off my head. But ever since then, they've seemed pretty happy. Nice and shiny, nice and reflective. Where's Jorg? Ah. You gotta keep up with the stuff, dude. They're buying things. Should have asked for a second opinion. Maybe I should go back. They seemed like a bit of a quack. That's a fun term, quack. And I'm stocking up the storage room. Make a purchase. Yes. Freaking beautiful. If I just don't take a shower anymore, it's fine. I could. That's also a good idea. Ashlings already make fun of me enough for being stinky. Good job, Candy, old man. That's the sound of a safe store. Oil is over here. Above the water because they don't mix. This game has really just become running around and organizing boxes simulator. I know, right? It brings me joy knowing they've faced justice this day. At the hands of my, my Candy, no less. He's a good man. Wrong side. Right here. Bought a lot of stuff today, but we're still making our payments and everything, so we're all good. Might stay open a touch later because I've been spending a little more trying to get the stock worked up. Upfront costs, upfront costs. Maintaining it later will be easy. Scared me. Oh, do I want to buy your 3 boxes of rice basmati? No, I have enough. Thank you, though. Gonna say I'll sell for more money. I know, right? It sounds like someone's phone's going off. Candy does make justice sweet. That's his saying. That's his slogan. I look over thinking like, you know, there's an emergency or like a tornado warning or something. Because that's the only time my phone would make that sort of sound, if like something was coming through my do not disturb. Which is probably an emergency weather thing. Alright. Phone vibrate type sound effect. Alright, we're done now. Get the rest of them all taken care of. By then, maybe we'll have 1,000 buckaroonies, which should be enough to take care of everything. I'll be making even more money once... You know, I'll let him take care of it. I'll be making even more money once I have this loan paid off. Which was worth it. It really helps get rid of the slog. I could have gotten here, but it probably would have taken another playthrough or two. Good boy, Candy. Mama's proud. I hope in this Tomodachi life you can still make music. Like, make custom lyrics to the songs that are in the game. That was a highlight for me when I first played it. This is spectacular. Look at this. The storage room has not looked this full in ages. We are thriving. We are full of wealth. It would be nice to witness the lyrical genius. It's been a while. I hope I can still meet expectations. I have water in the wrong spot. I was losing my mind trying to figure out what was wrong. Not only is it nicely stocked, it's nicely organized. And now I can more clearly see the things that need restocking, because it's not just like everything. Same feeling as putting groceries away after grocery shopping. Yeah, I like putting groceries away. Unless it was like a really big run after I had to do like a lot of other stuff and I'm tired and just don't want to do it. But most of the time I quite enjoy it. And then I'll just sit there afterwards and I'm like, I could be a chipmunk and hole myself away and hide from the world. Alright, what are we low on now? Four. I already got cheese. Oh, of course, and the other stuff. Boink. Grocery shopping is so fun except for the price. I agree entirely. Aha! Big order! If you don't like the price, just steal. Why would you have learned that from this game? This game, people die because they steal. I feel like this game is a deterrent. Get some good money today. Maybe we could stop at McDonald's on our way home. Oh my gosh, what a treat. Everything's worth it if I can get some Mickey D's. Some nuggies. I don't remember the last time I've been to McDonald's. It's been a minute. You know, maybe like a breakfast thing. I probably had one of their breakfast sandwiches more recently. They die when they are killed. Yes, I think this is much more difficult to steal from than a regular grocery store. You'd slam a McDonald's hash brown. I like their like egg and ham breakfast sandwiches. I don't like the sausage ones as much. I get my heartburn sometimes. Is that even fully stocked, or did I thought I bought two. Sausage makes me feel... Yeah, their sausage... I don't love it. But the ham, like the ham breakfast sandwich, I like much better. This will give Jorg some time to get everything put correctly away. McGriddle, probably your most eaten thing this year. What's the McGriddle again? Is that the thing they have with like the pancakes or waffles as the bread? Or am I thinking about something else? I feel like the McGriddle is like an interesting concoction. Even iron stomachs, you can down a McGriddle with no consequences to it. Yeah, I would feel sick. I would have to take the day off. Eliza, can you come in? No. What's the matter? McGriddle. I'm unwell. The pancake sandwich. Oh. So what's inside it? Like egg? Bacon? I'm guessing here. I have no idea what's on it. I'm assuming breakfast. I'm assuming it's like literally everything you would normally get, but like all mashed together in some unholy concoction. Walked by McDonald's to get to campus when you were undergrad. You had so many McGriddles. I was at, oh, is that actually what it is? I was at, I don't remember the name. It was like a Sheetz adjacent gas station where it's like they make like hot food and stuff there. It was very early because it was for a class thing and we had to get up early to like go do outdoor shit. And they had one of those like hot food areas where you could like pick up like breakfast sandwiches. And the previous day I had gotten like this croissant egg bacon thing because it seemed like it was the most like breakfasty thing I could have, and I kind of like to try to have egg in the morning, good protein, you know. I had like some trail mix too with that, getting the healthy fats and, you know, lovely stuff. But the next day, I'm like, I don't want to have the same thing twice. The only other option was another breakfast sandwich, but the bread was waffles, and it had an egg and sausage patty in it. So not only did it have like the really cheap fast food like sausage, which is horrendous for anyone's stomach ever. But it was waffle on the outside. And it wasn't like a plain waffle. It was like cooked with like extra sugar or something, so it was like it tasted like it had like a light glaze on it. Like it was really stupid sweet. And I had that and I felt like I felt ill for like the hour after, and I actually had to take like an anti-nausea medication. I think it was Zofran or something. I have that for some tummy stuff, and I really only take it when I have to. Is it Zofran? I think it's Zofran. I had to take a Zofran to feel better after that damn sandwich, and then the rest of the day I was just kind of like, what have I become? Why did I ingest that? Ends are also scrambled, worth mentioning. Okay. Are they in a patty, or is it just like loose falling out? Taco Bell to bring back their breakfast. I haven't had a lot of breakfasts from places. Generally, when we traveled and stuff, my father's choice was McDonald's breakfast sandwiches. And sometimes, like, for breakfast in the morning after, like, me or one of my little sisters had a sleepover, he would bring back like Dunkin' Donuts for breakfast. And when I was a kid, I used to be able to I would crush like 2.5 maybe. But now I have 1 and I'm like, no more. I know. I was eating the waffle sandwich that I was describing, and I'm like, this isn't bad. It's just like really sweet. But I know I'm gonna feel so horrible after. Okay. While we're on the topic, they can still offer it if you hate. Oh, they just hate your state. That sucks. Time to move. I don't know if mine does. I didn't look into it. But I think we talked about this before. Long John Silver's. I've never been. I think I told you guys I was going to go one time. I went to one of those KFC Long John Silver's combination places where it's like the same building, but there's 2 different stores in it, right? I don't know when they started doing that. It's kind of fun. But one of them always ends up getting more business than the other one, and the people on the other side, it just end up feeling kind of sad because they're like, no one wants to buy our food. Hey, we're playing Supermarket Simulator and talking about Long John Silver's. Potentially being a front for, who knows what bad activities. But that's not the first time I've heard that. Like, I've heard other people be like, it can't, there's no way it legitimately, like, exists. I don't know, it does. I haven't had it, because I think I told you guys, the one time I went, hey, thank you for the follows! We reached 400, holy cow! Thank you, guys! Aww! I'm so happy! Yay! Long John Silver's was not my nickname in college, I will have you know. Long John Silver's is an American fast food restaurant chain, focusing on seafood, mostly. Oh! Haven't heard that sound in a minute. Thank you for the bit. Oh my goodness, y'all are making my night. This is a very fun April Fool's. Yeah, fast food seafood, essentially. So, some of the stuff they have are hush puppies, shrimp. They have, like, popcorn shrimp stuff. That guy's stealing. Whitefish. I think fried whitefish. Hey, welcome. I do remember the Cutie Club arrival. I'm glad y'all are still hanging around. It's good to see you. Yeah, fast food seafood. It just sounds bad. I've never heard of Captain D's. That's interesting. But so I went into this place fully intending. I went into this combination Long John Silver's KFC restaurant. I'm like, I gotta try it at least once. And I live close enough to the sea. You know, they say you shouldn't eat it if you're further than two hours from the sea. You shouldn't eat seafood. I'm like, I'm close enough where I don't think I'll die. Might put me out for a day or so, but I'm not gonna die. And I went in and I looked at the menu. I'm kind of just looking up at it like, and I got KFC. I did not get it. I should. There's still one pretty close to me. I really should go just to try it. Just to say I've tried it. And then the next time I come back in the stream, I can give you guys my war stories. Nothing makes you want to go to a restaurant than knowing you're not gonna die. Lengthy Jonathan Shiny White. Shiny White. I think do you think they ship fish from the nearest coast? Oh yeah. I know I said the whole, like, you know, 2 hours away from the sea type beat, but you're right. They definitely just ship it from some fish farm in, like, Michigan, you know? Mukbang stream. Yeah, all flash frozen. It's all the same fish. It's all probably cod or some other cheap white fish. But I want to try it at least once because I guarantee it's gonna go out of business in our lifetime. I think I might have mentioned this story. Yeah, oh, fish. I might have mentioned this story one time, but I don't know if I like said the full thing. So, my dad, his college friends, and my younger brother were all on some, like, guys' road trip. They're going to, like, college sports games. I don't know. Goofing off, having a guy time. You know, guys being dudes. And one of my dad's college friends was like, I really want to go to Long John Silver's. So they spend like a solid hour or two driving to the nearest Long John Silver's, which was, you know, an hour or two away. And they're driving there, and the whole time they're like, why are we going to Long John Silver's? We could be literally eating anywhere else. But his friend was just like, no, guys, I really am just like craving Long John Silver's. I insist on it. And they get there, and it's this derelict, a disgusting building that's been closed for who knows how long. Windows are caved in. The place has been looted. It's gone. Like, people, you know, do drug deals there. And my dad was like, here's your Long John Silver's, asshole. So whenever I think about it, I think it's that's the kind of place it is. Someone who lives, you could be the poisoning lawsuit that topples Long John Silver's. Listen, guys, if you hear about a lawsuit where someone got sick and sued Long John Silver's, and I come back the next day with a model with 3 outfits and a 3D model and A, B, C, D expensive streamer things, you'll know it was me. I don't know why he craved it, but he was like, I just gotta have Long John Silver's. Jack in the Box. I've never been to a Jack in the Box. It sounds like it's like... That genuinely scared me. I don't know what it serves off the top of my head. If I had to guess by the name, burgers and breakfast food. That's what it sounds like. Brother, I crave the slop. Brother, I need the slop. You have no idea. Drug deals were happening before it was shut down. Real. Some of them probably just like directly over the counter because it's a front. Don't go. Don't they serve tacos? They serve burgers and tacos? Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. Hopefully it'll behave better tomorrow if you come for the Nintendo Direct stuff. Fast food places exist to remind us that McDonald's isn't that bad. Do you remember? I remember when... Oh, he can't put the salt anywhere. Shit. Let me make room for him so he, like, can actually do his job. Go on. Just... Go on. Go inside. I need you to be able to... Okay. It's like, please do your job. Do you remember when, like, the McDonald's commercials were, like, desperately trying to convince us they were healthy? Like, there's this apples, and here's our fresh milk, and the apples and milk. Apples and milk. And it's like, is that really... That's all you got? That's your healthiest... That's your healthiest thing? Are we gonna ignore everything else? Okay. See, I had Arby's twice and I have not liked it. But the one thing that keeps Arby's from being blown off the face of this planet, I tell you now, it is their fries. She's gonna steal. Get out. No one goes in after closing time. Yeah, their fries are delectable. I'm out of room. Apple turnover? They have an apple turnover? I'm already giving up for the day if you're eating McDonald's. You know what I like is like my go-to if I'm going out and I'm like, I need food, kind of want to treat myself, buy food while I'm out. Chipotle, because like I don't feel awful after I eat it. Granted, I'll give you all my Chipotle order, and this is it's fairly good for you, I think, as far as fast food goes. And I can't really have that much milk, so modify it as you wish. But if you want to get the official Eliza, this is what I get: salad, brown rice, chicken, corn, pico. That's it. Send me all my hate me, because it doesn't have, you know, guac or cheese or whatever. But like after I get it, I don't feel like horrific, and I'm like, that's good, that's food, you know? I feel okay. Wendy's has the best fries. Interesting. I don't know if I've had them recently enough to claim if that is true or not, but I would say Chick-fil-A and Arby's have top fries in my opinion. Yeah, I have seen the Arby's fries in a grocery store. Sorry, I'm getting behind chat. I appreciate that there's so many people here. Oh my goodness. Normally I don't have a problem keeping up. This is very nice. In McDonald's yesterday, you're still out of it. Chipotle is good. Do I get your milk with or without pulp? Evil. Yeah, jail, thank you. Some Chipotles absolutely skimp out on the food. They do. You gotta like, your experience entirely depends on like the actual Chipotle you go to. The order you had ordered one time you asked for. Oh, have I told you guys my order before? Did you get it? I love that. I think Arby's fries are above Chick-fil-A, but I think Chick-fil-A are like right behind them. Qdoba? I've seen that. I've never ordered it. Is it a similar like Moe's, Chipotle, kind of just pick and make your own kind of food? You know what? You have me interested in it. I think next time I'm out, maybe I'll get a little thing of Wendy's nuggies and some fries so I can try them. I also judge places based on how good their honey mustard is. I love me some honey mustard. Or Chick-fil-A sauce. If I'm at Chick-fil-A, I get that instead. But if I remember correctly, I was not a big fan of Wendy's honey mustard. Which I think might have put it down a couple notches in my subconscious, but it might be better. Wendy's does beat McDonald's. I will say that for sure. Yes. In Vivas Chipotle, they have better salsa selection. Oh, noted. So on the side of Culver's because their pretzel bites are addictive. I don't know if I've been to Culver's. Is that like a... That sounds like a regional thing. McDonald's fries are trash and don't understand how people love... I think the people that love them, like, grew up having them, so now it's like an established, like, comfort food, you know? Like, that's what I'd expect. They are hollow! I don't think I've ever heard anyone say... They're absolutely hollow. I also appreciate places with a gimmick. Like Wendy's burgers are square because they don't cut corners. Fantastic. Great. Love that. I think that is so fun. Give me more of that. Okay. What do we need more in terms of stock? We'll get one of you. What else could we get? 3. Oink. Oink. I'm still paying off this loan. I think I'm doing okay. We just really need to get more flour. Shit. Alright, tea and coffee. That'll be its own thing. Alright. Next thing I order will be a shit ton of tea and coffee. Where's your patented triangle burger? I would be interested to see, like, would they make, like, the bun triangle, too? Because if you made a circular burger, then you'd just be... Or circular bun, then you'd just be biting, like, into nothing bread. You know? I have not. When I go places, I normally get the chicken sandwiches. So I don't know. I don't know what places have the best burgers and stuff. I just recently watched Meat Canyon's, like, I'm going through old videos I haven't seen before. His fast food burger like tier list and everything. I thought that was funny. Yeah, what do you guys think is like the best burger? Really go anywhere for burgers? Most are kind of mid. Yeah, like if I'm at like a restaurant, maybe. But like fast food, like I don't know if I'll get a burger. Chicken sammies are nice though, because burgers you can make a little easier at home than chicky sammies. All fast food burgers aren't great. Some are just less bad. That's a good way of putting it. Carl's Jr. slaps. I haven't had Carl's Jr. There's a lot of places I just haven't had, which I think were pretty odd. I think I made a fast food tier list during one of my tier list streams, right? We were down in Texas. You liked Whataburger. I have not had Whataburger. Let me try to think of somewhere I have been. It's like, uh, is Steak and Shake a thing? I've been to Shake Shack, but steak, I feel like Steak and Shake exists. It's an awful burger you crave all the time. Maybe that's why people crave the fries. Like they know they suck, but they're like, it's a thing they enjoy, you know. They ass fries with good food. I don't remember which one I've been to. I think I've been to Shake Shack, but it was a long time ago. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, Hardee's. I've heard of Hardee's. It's the star, right? The yellow star with like the red background. I haven't been there either, but I have seen that. Is Hardee's a place that does breakfast? That seems like a breakfasty place. They didn't drop the Royale burger? What's in that? I haven't had a burger in a long time. Yeah, they're always kind of in weird spots, right? I also have a lot of Subway, like on road trips, which is still not like great for you, but I feel like it's better for you than some fast food places, so I'm just like, whatever. Bacon burger with a fried egg. I've also never had egg on a burger, which seems like a pretty popular topping. Different names. Why do they have different names? I know, I see Jersey Mike's is, I think, better quality than Subway. I think Subway's cheaper, or I know they're more accessible. Like, I see them more frequently off of, stops I make on the road and such. But I want to say they're cheaper too. Oh, you know what has like some of the best subs in my opinion? Firehouse. And I might be biased because if you didn't know this, when you go to Firehouse subs on your birthday, you get a free 6-inch sub. It is solid. And I know every time I've gone on my birthday, I have not been disappointed. So it is I like it. Really? See, you make up the populace that just like that votes Subway very very low. I think Subway's solid, and I grew up having it on road trips, so it's kind of like a comfort food for me. Like I like it. It was fighting words. You like Subway more because of the Odonas out? What is that? What about the grocery store chain that makes bomb ass subs though? There was this one place where I used to live that was like a mom and pop Subway shop, and it was not a chain, and it had the best sandwiches that I've ever had in my entire life. And I yearn for them. They had, and this is what got me on Odd Ones Out. Oh, I knew that. I hadn't seen their username written like that, I guess. They had this like slaw they made for their subs. And like you might be like, oh, it makes it all wet and gross. They didn't add too much. It gave it just the right amount of crunch. It was so good. And the owner was really nice. He was this really nice old man who took a lot of pride in the store, and you could tell. And it was so well maintained, and he was so nice to his employees. It just made me want to like. It made me want to give them money because I saw how good they did. It was a Cuban at a convenience store in Cuba. I have a story about a Cuban. Not really a story. Coleslaw, but for subs. Yeah, trust me, it's really good, and it was like some salami. I love cured meats. Anyway, yeah, if I can help it, I like local spots. But in terms of fast food places, that's what I go for. So, I also fuck with coleslaw. Have I heard of a Wiener Schnitzel? Yes, I don't actually know what it is. Cuban sandwiches. I was at a concert. I want to say it was Green Day. And there was a Cuban sandwich truck. And I think I might have been served like a not very accurate Cuban sandwich. Because it sucked ass. Like it tasted like nothing. The meat was like just this dry stuff, and the bread was so mushy that it was like falling apart in like the wrapper. And I ate it, and then I couldn't eat it anymore. And I never ever ever waste food. But I was like gagging. It was so gross when I was eating it, so I couldn't. And I felt really bad, but that's my experience with Cuban sandwiches, and I would love to know where to get a good one. Because when I tell my brother about it, he gets so offended because he loves Cuban sandwiches. I'm like, listen, it was not very good. It was a great concert. There's some artists I've seen that just don't hold up really well live, like Billy Idol. Saw him. Does not sound great live. Green Day sounds pretty spot on to their albums. Like, you listen to some of their songs beforehand, it'll be like you're listening to it twice, you know? Chips on your sandwich kind of person? I have never had them. I went to school with people that did that, and I could see why. Like, the texture differentiation looks nice. I don't know if it's for me. It doesn't look like something that would be appealing to me. But I'm not offended by it. Cuban sandwiches are so good. I know, I've heard that. I need to get a good one. Breaking Benjamin concert. I haven't heard of them. Are they rock, alternative, country? I go to a lot of stuff my parents go to. They'll like take me along and like rock if I can get my hands on tickets. I was just excited because Papa Gator was like, I'll take you to a Green Day concert. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Yes. Quite good, quite good. Highly recommend if you can go. My first concert ever was They Might Be Giants, if you know who they are. Interesting genre of music. Again, most of the places I've been to were because of my parents, stuff they listened to or knew. Do you remember that kids show Higglytown Heroes where they were shaped like little bowling pins? They sang the intro for that. If you can imagine that, the Higglytown Heroes, that song, they sang that. I saw those guys live. And I saw that on TV as a kid, so it's pretty sick. Metallica? You lucky duck. I would kill to see Metallica. I saw Korn, which is not the same flavor as them, obviously, but I am not super into, like, heavy stuff, but, like, I think my friend's roommate had extra tickets, and I'm like, heck, I'll go. I like seeing live music. I forgot the main guy's name. He came out. The main singer came out with a black kilt and played the bagpipes, and I'm like, this is insane. It was good. They put on a good show, even if I'm not like super into that kind of music. I'm like, heck yeah, I'm here for the experience, you know? You like They Might Be Giants? Yeah, I like some of their stuff. Some of their stuff is a little like, I don't know, like there's no genre to it really. Like I don't know what genre I'd say. But Birdhouse in Your Soul gets stuck in my head sometimes, so I'll be like humming that while doing work and stuff. My life goal is to go to a Miku concert. I would, if I saw Miku, I would die. I would die right there and then. I will have reached heaven. That would be so cool. It is the Comic Sans of bands. I'd like to see Red Hot Chili Peppers if they still... I think they're still playing. I'd like to see them. Concert as your undergrad, so when your friends able to get tickets. Hell yeah. Like, even if you don't, like, you're not a huge fan of the music, if you can go to a concert, go. Just for the experience, for the culture. It's fun. New experiences. As my store bigger than yours, but yours needs a 20K payment. This was the very first loan payment I had made, and I have been grinding this and really trying to, like, make money. Besides that, my only other explanation is streamer luck. We like to say that the devs watch me play and secretly siphon code to make me win. Are they still playing? I think they are. They must be, because they had a, they were playing near me a year or so ago, but I couldn't go because it was too expensive and I was working. And my coworker went and I was very mad at her. Not mad, but I was, like, jealous. Does Fleetwood Mac play anymore? Or are they still, like, all mad at each other for breaking up with all of each other? You make some games look easy. One day you'll turn you into gator bites for it. Are you still mad at me for Subnautica? Oh, it's okay. I'm sure next time you'll find all the stuff you need immediately and unintentionally. Yippee! Oh shoot. Thanks for resubbing! Another... Oh man! Another month in the pond for ye. Thank you, thank you. Aww. I'm glad you think I'm a cool streamer. I don't know if I'm cool, but if you think I'm cool, that's all that matters. Yeah, just like going, I went to a lot of concerts because my parents, and then because some friends just like took me along with them. Like where a bunch of concerts are, I just really, really hate parking in the city. I feel that. I feel that. And then getting an Uber in while the concert's happening and out is like actual hell. Yeah, Candy's got it. You'll best me in combat. I'm sure you will one day. You will beat me. Aww, really? I'm glad. I try to make streams happen at different times so you guys are free. Sorry today's wasn't at the scheduled time. I really wasn't expecting to have to take Bongo to the vet. It was a rough morning. But thank you. It makes me, I like, public transit would be so sick, especially if it was affordable and not awful. I think often, like back to my first however long of streaming, where there would be like long breaks between me talking and I just would kind of be like, I wouldn't really know what to say. And I'm really grateful now because I lose my voice after some streams because that's how much I get to like bounce stuff off of you guys and talk to you guys, and like that's how much engagement you guys are able to help me do, and I'm very happy. I feel very lucky when I can't keep up with chat because there's a bunch of people talking at once, and I don't know if I can really properly explain it, but for a streamer that feels really good, and I appreciate it. The concert you went to, you won tickets on the radio? You were one of those people that they hear on the— This guy's gonna get smacked, hold on. Man, he wheels around and smack. You're one of those people? Did you like talk on the radio? They're like, how do you feel? And you're like, wow, thank you. Or did you just like call the number and they gave them to you? That's so cool. I didn't know that, you know, I kind of just thought that they gave it to like friends or something just to make people like apply and listen to the radio. I didn't know if it was entirely real. I am a professional, yeah. Man, 2 and 1. Turned up when you recommended sooner. Ah, I mean, this is pretty soon. I'm only at 400. I'd like to keep doing this for a while, so who knows, maybe if I end up hitting 2K, you'll be considered one of the OGs. No. I only get mushy sometimes. Sometimes it's important. Most of the time I'm too cool and nonchalant for that, though. I know, I scream a lot while streaming. But I also, like, I talk a lot now. I have so much to talk about. Your brother did, you had no idea you won. Oh, that's sick. All-time low concert? Oh, cool. Oh, no. Sounds like maybe that's something that should not be listened to in the car. They have bad luck for you. Still on pre-shed Eliza? Yeah! You're on pre-shed Eliza. You guys are you're all hipsters. You're all cool. You're also cool for other reasons. Let me think of other concerts I went to. I know I saw Smashing Pumpkins. They opened for Green Day. My sister likes them more than I do, but it was still cool to see them. I know, post-shed clarity. It'll happen. That's evil of you. You picked up your phone to Sam Chalant. This is evil. If only Allan were here to see how you mistreated me. What else have I seen? I've seen OMD. OMD was good. REO Speedwagon, also good. They have a very good guitarist, if I remember correctly. I need pasta. A little low on pasta. We'll get some more pasta. What else have I been to? What are they called? Heck, hold on. Another kind of like old band. REO Speedwagon. I saw Chicago. 3 Doors Down. Oh, that's cool. Uh-oh. They played only the new stuff? Oh, I like their... What else did they made Kryptonite, right? I like that song. What's this band I'm thinking of? I wonder how different models affect the streamer's behavior. I think it depends on the streamer. A lot of them change themselves based on the model, like you said, or they present different sides of themselves. Maybe not necessarily change themselves. But I think, yes, that's definitely true. For me, in this case, it is more... It's a representation of this, of me. It is not going to... When you see it, I will not come off like I do not fit it. I will be the same me, but it's not going to be like, that's strange and doesn't fit how she looks. You know? That's the best way I can think to describe it. It's still me. It's really just how I always wanted to be. But I'm sure some people do. They played Kryptonite after they ran back out on stage. Yeah, because that's a good song. Allan is a real one. Yeah. Sometimes they do. I have lore. I'm just unable to express it yet. But it exists. What band am I thinking of? I don't know. It's like it's a rock band. I can't even think what they sang. I just remember they were good. But it's like 2 words. My family saw, and I was upset at them for this, they saw The Offspring and Blink-182, which I wanted to see. And... what did I see? New Order. New Order. I saw New Order. That's who I saw. At least I believe I did. They were quite good. They were really good. Oh yeah, no, I don't think you were trying to say I was acting differently. I understand what you were saying. Like... I don't know. Maybe it would. I try not to let myself be limited by, you know, where I am now, but I guarantee once people actually look how they would like to look, they are able to express themselves more as themselves, you know? Radiohead? Oh, I had a Radiohead poster. I haven't really listened to them, but I had it because I thought it looked cool, and then my brother was like, I like them, so I was like, here, take it. Yeah, New Order, I think that's it. Trying to think of, I've seen a bunch of folks. Alice in Chains. Yeah, like, I'm sure it's a subconscious thing, but you're right, it's probably more confidence and not as much changing. But some, to an extent, probably change it. Like, say if I looked like this, and I came back lavender colored, my hair was a little puffier, maybe I had some sheep decals, I would talk a little slower, a little quieter, a little more spaced out, and kind of that sort of thing. Although that's more of a purposeful voice. I don't know if I could maintain that, because I think I would end up defaulting back to this. Or, you know, I can make their voice more like scratchy if they're going for more of like a punk vibe. Like, I think it's little things like that. Chocolate bar is too expensive. But yeah, a lot of it's confidence. Back with Brit. Yeah, only yell and peek the mic. I stream once a week and the rest of the week is just me healing. Chat would probably act a little differently, which would affect. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes I think I'm like, if I come back, even if it's only slight and it's still like, you know, like it looks fine. Like I wonder if people are going to act or perceive differently. And I'm sure in the beginning, like, yeah, like it's new, it's different, it's exciting. But eventually, you know, the reason that they were attracted to the stream in the first place is still there. So it'll eventually be back the way it was. It's not like you're changing anything you're doing. Yeah, if you change yourself from a green deer to a brown goat, like, I assume the behavior would be fairly similar because it's similar-ish animal, similar vibes, but maybe more confident because maybe that's what they want it to be. What genre of music do I like? I like rock. I like dad rock, newer stuff, but I also like some more alternative folky stuff. I like Red Hot Chili Peppers, Fleetwood Mac, like Green Day, like I said, classic. Offspring. Let me think of some other bands I've been listening to. I listen to game music and stuff sometimes, but that's mostly when I'm like studying. Or like working on streaming stuff. I'm forgetting like literally, hold on, let me just pull up some of my playlist and list some people I listen to. Where's my thing? There it is. Yeah, it'll still be gamer. Oh wait, what do you mean it'll be on site? Yeah, you're gonna be like, oh, and then it'll be fine. You'll get used to it. I think so. I think I've definitely changed since I've started streaming. Like I said, you go back, watch some of my old VODs. I mean, don't, because like that's old me. But I expect that I will sound or come across differently. I think I was less confident then. I think I was a little more confused and really wanting things to work out, so maybe a little more anxious. It was still me, but I think I was a little different. It's easier now. Did she just pick that off the floor? No. It feels more like me. I'm happy where I'm at. Playlist leak? Yeah, I'll read y'all some of my playlists. Didn't like music so long that you listen to Persona 5 soundtrack. I heard the soundtrack's good. I haven't really gone out of my way to listen to it. Yeah, I like where I'm at, and I like you guys. And you guys are you're very nice. All of you are very nice. And you help make this community good, so it's easy for me to feel the way I feel. Alright, so I actually am a lunatic, and I color code my playlists. I have them based on vibes. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, pink, black, white. Some little ones in between for really specific vibes that you can't quite capture. Some of them have more specific bands than others. Like blue, I'll give you this one song. It's like workout music, you know? So let me give you one of the songs as an example of like what I have in blue. It's called Otis McDonald, Church of Eight Wheels. The beat goes hard. I like it. Also, this one song with a really stinky beat is Dr. Gabba, Gabba. It's called Plasma. Those are two songs from my blue playlist. They have stinky beats. Sometimes I just really crank the bass in my car because it makes the windows shake. And I'm like, bam, bam, bam. That's blue. Will there be a change of name? No, there will not. I will still be Eliza Gekada. That will remain. But if you look those up, those are some funky things. But some bands we got going on will be more in, say, red. The beat doesn't shatter your windows, you don't want it. You'll like Plasma then. Plasma's got a stupid bass. Yeah, there's Three Doors Down, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Daryl Hall and John Oates. Some more like indie stuff. We got a Weezer song in there. Blue Oyster Cult, Black Sabbath, Queen, Motley Crue, Blondie, Blink-182, Wham, Paramore, love Paramore. I mess up Paramore. Listen, I only have Weezer Undone, the sweaters. I only have the sweater song in there. To destroy my sweater. Yeah, Blink-182. I love Paramore. Mother, I like some of their stuff. I'm telling them about music. Franz Ferdinand had a really good song that was in Cyberpunk Edge Runners I got in there. Saint Motel. Two Door Cinema Club. That's a classic. It is still Weezer, you're right. Good Charlotte, the Anthem, that's a good song. That's in red. Most iconic guitar riff. There's probably more, but that's the one that came to mind first. Which sucks, because I think, isn't that Weezer? Also Thunderstruck. That was in red. Let's see what else we got for you guys. Yellow is like my, it is Weezer. Listen, I say it's iconic because I make that that sound a lot. It's one of my parrot sounds. Weez head over here. Listen, it's funny. The music's funny. Yellow I have for like happy music. You know. Got Blondie, Dolly Parton, trying to think like bands. B-52s, Queen, Beatles, Beach Boys, Beatles. Beach Boys reminds me of my grandpa, so I like them. Creedence Clearwater Revival, Blondie, Blues Traveler. I saw them live in Red Rocks in Colorado. Any y'all who like going to music concerts will know where that place is. Yeah, I like B-52s. A lot of Queen. I like Queen. Black, we got Finger 11, 3 Days Grace, Korn. Oh, I do have Breaking Benjamin. I didn't know they sang Diary of Jane. That's good. Fall Out Boy, love Fall Out Boy. And Rob Zombie. I mess up some Rob Zombie. We had a basement, or a poster in my basement when I was a kid, and it used to scare the shit out of me. And my dad had this shirt with Rob Zombie, and my mom would have to make him go change it because it scared me and my siblings, but now I love him. You saw All Time Low at Red Rocks? It was great. It was such a cool venue. Diary of Jane is beautiful. Listen, Weezer can be kind of funny, and I know the lyrics because I heard it like growing up a lot, so I just like to play it with like, you know, my siblings will just scream it. Love Shack, baby, Love Shack. You've seen Blue Traveler live? It was cool. I think one of them played the harmonica during one of their songs. It's always cool when artists pull out like weird instruments, like Korn pulled out their what do they call it? Bagpipes. It's cool. I like when they have fun with it. But yeah, those are a handful of bands. I think Fall Out Boy was one of my favorites growing up. And there's definitely others. I can't think of them off the top of my head. I agree. The harmonica's so fun. I still don't know how people play it. Panic at the Disco, real. Baby No Money, he is. And every time they come up on my For You page, I listen to them. They're bops. If I can get the money, get a little animation dance into one of those songs. Or even better, if I can get a 3D model, I will shake my ass. Oh. He does need to stop invading you. He makes a new one. Like every month, it's a new banger that hits like top of the charts. He also dresses up as Miku, which is fun. Yeah, exactly. You get it. Also, he like commissions a lot of artists, which is really cool. He's like constantly getting animations and stuff made. I think he just had a raffle for like cover art album stuff. I want to get to heaven by the Ozark Mountain Daredevils. That's a fun name, and I have never heard of that before. I will have to check those guys out. Where are the... Is the Ozark a single mountain, or is it a range? Triple Baka, that's a throwback. Don't... I also listen to, like, you know, stuff like that, like Vocaloid stuff, and Hololive has made some bangers that I have in a playlist as well. But yeah, that's why I color code it, because sometimes I feel like different stuff. And like purple is like Lady Gaga and like getting ready girl boss songs, you know what I'm saying? Hashtag girl boss. A circular range? Okay. Like I've heard of the Ozarks. And then I got green, which is more like calm folk type stuff, and I have brown, which is some like Big Iron, or like music you'd hear on the Fallout New Vegas radio station. That's what I have in brown. And white is like old music that kind of sounds vaguely Christmassy, but it's like by old artists like Frank Sinatra, stuff like that. And I have gray, which is kind of like alternative music, but a little bit sad. Like there's this one band, you know what, let me pull it up now. They had a lot of songs that were really popular on the radio, but they kind of make me feel melancholy, and it might just be because I don't know, that might not be the intention. Milky Chance. Weird name, I know, but you look them up, you'll recognize the music. Cranberries, Fits in the Tantrums. Stuff that makes me feel like a touch bittersweet. That goes in gray. Fallout radio station playlist. Is that a curse? That is not a curse. Fallout radio station music is so good. Ozarks are a highland, so they're not like proper mountains. Like the Mongolian plateau type beat. Okay, bud, you need to kick your ass into high gear. I can't do all of this myself. I'm keeping this place together. First one almost convinced you to spend money you don't have to buy Fallout. Ha! Real. I have, Fallout radio station. I have Fallout, New Vegas. I played a little bit of it before. I'd like to stream it one day. My one gripe is that they made some of the enemies named geckos, and they are, one, not geckos, and two, they should not be evil. And three, I don't think there's any geckos native to Nevada. So, you know, that's not correct. It's like big plateaus, you think? Okay. It's like kind of mountain adjacent. Geckos can be a little evil as a treat. Geckos are wonderful. My gecko, I used to joke as a kid. I'm like, they look evil. They look like they're always squinting and like thinking of evil, nefarious deeds. They're all babies. They're all darlings. I have pet my gecko's head and he's fallen asleep while I've been petting him. They understand. They're good. Good. I'm gonna play New Vegas so bad you forgot to buy it when it was on sale. It'll go on sale again. I see it go on sale pretty frequently. Like they're escape pet geckos. There's a lot. There's enough escape pet geckos in Nevada that have, one, survived an environment they shouldn't be in, and two, have been so plentiful that the locals know and understand that they're like a common threat. Nothing's native to Nevada. That state is hell. Except gamblers. Don't forget. National pastime. Crime that you can't have a pet Deathclaw. That's true. You can make them nice. Yeah, maybe I just made them lay a lot of eggs. I don't know. Still, they should not survive in that environment. At least the way they made them look. There are geckos that survive in that kind of environment, but they're all, from what I understand, all native to Asia and Africa. Not here. Certainly not here. Most geckos you get are arboreal. Let's get more. And probably get more in there. Oh, you know what I've also been interested in streaming? Have you guys seen the like web video animated series Ina? I've watched all of those. I quite like it. I think they're fun. And the guy, Joel something, recently came out with the Ina game that he's been working on for like years. You've never seen it? They're like these, oh, how do I even describe it? Surrealist, strange, but vaguely story-driven animated things starring this main character who's like, you've probably seen her before. She's like half blue, half yellow, and it's like kind of trippy, but like you can watch like videos online of like, here's the lore broken down, and it's like super subtle, like, oh, if you hear them say this backwards and translate it, they're actually saying help me, and it's like, whoa. I also love Ina, and the game came out called Ina Dream Barbecue or something like that, and I kind of want to play it. I was like starting up a video the other day about to watch someone play through it, and then I'm like, wait a minute. I could do that. Kansas and Nebraska. I've heard Nebraska's not great. I think my dad's second cousin lives there. I've never been. I know. I'm like, that could be me. I could be playing that. So I stopped watching. Because I'll probably play it at some point. It's weird, but it's like funky and like and pretty cool. I like it. I think it's cool. I recommend watching the videos online. I'm probably at some point going to play it. It is funky fresh. My eventual lore drop. I don't know if I could do justice explaining the lore. I don't know the lore off the top of my head. I'd have to rewatch some of those videos. Speaking of lore, question. Hollow Knight. If I, say, wanted to do Hollow Knight content but take a break from, like, grinding out Pantheons, am I at a state right now where I could watch that lore video you guys suggested, or is it really best that I absolutely wait until sure, man. Until I've gone as far as I physically can before I, like, kind of just give up on the Pantheon stuff entirely. So if you guys think I should just wait, I can do that. But I don't know if I'll be able to finish all the Pantheons, truth be told. Lore video is fine. Okay. It's scary, right? Okay, so we have one for it should be fine. He's like, I still want to do content on it, but I kind of like spreading the Pantheons out because they're hard, and grinding out fights that frequently for streams can be like a lot sometimes. Oh my gosh, did he? Oh no, I thought he missed one. He just hit him. But I do want to watch that video. Not familiar with Hollow Knight. Okay. I didn't know if it was like, no, you need to wait until you at least complete Pantheon 2 and then it's fine, you know? It's hard. It's really hard. I was having difficulty. Almost made you hate the game. Path of Pain got close. Be pretty minor spoilers. Okay. So I will try to see if I can't get that video scheduled up. And what is the lore guy? What is his name again? I feel like it's like Moss something. Or M. Moss bag. Aha! Ahaha! Doma, 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 doma. I should really enslave them to my will. Speaking of that line, April Fool's Overwatch stuff is out right now. And there is a voice line for Juno where she says, "You're telling me a chicken fried this rice?" And I'm going to get that voice line because that goes stupid hard. Also, a couple title cards, one of which is bottom 500 and the other is, I think, Silly Goose. So very good stuff. Allan hasn't been the same. You'll see him again. He'll pop in briefly, I'm sure. I don't think he thought he'd be so popular. Very end of the Pantheon, which you don't know if I'll get to. Like, the end of the whole Pantheon, like the whole thing, I don't know if we'll get to that either, my friend. I fear I will not. A good amount of money. 3,850. It would save me money in the long run if I paid it off sooner. Oh, hum hum. I could also just not. Going good, nothing out. Nothing out. Some stuff's slow. Candy's gonna smack a guy in a bit. I have enough to do. Not worth it unless you really want bragging rights. See, if I've kind of succumbed to my fate in Path of Pain, which I might revisit, it was a lot. I spent a long time post-stream trying to get past that one part and I just couldn't. So I don't know if I do. But at the very least, I will try as much as I can try. And beyond that, if anyone else beats it, that is superb and I'm so proud of them. But it just might not be for me. The guy that is stealing hasn't come out yet. He's in for a nasty surprise when he exits the store. Clean dish. Looking pretty good. Rather just play through the game again and rip all your hair out grinding. Yeah. I agree. The whole game was so fun, though. I gotta close the store. Good job, Candy. Now these guys can take their time. Where's the... Oh my gosh, I thought we had enough stock, but we didn't because that was improperly named. We need more of that. That's for certain. Again? I'm glad I hired Candy. He's really, really, like, doing well. I'm able to do stuff that is not involving staring at customers all day. He's saving us money. Like Steel Soul or randomizers. I could. That's a good idea. Because that doesn't involve me just, like, grinding out the same stuff. But it's still, like, fun Hollow Knight gameplay. I think I'll definitely do that. I think I want to go through some new titles first, but I am for sure gonna circle back and do Hollow Knight things. Might be fun to do to, like, hype up stuff for Silk Song when we get closer to that, fingers crossed. He is earning his pay. We're making much more money now. I think the loan was a good idea. I just have to be smart about it. I don't feel like that in real life. School loans suck ass. Loan, good idea, unheard of. In this case, it is. One of these is already open. It's you. We could use more salt. Almost done. We're just, like, actually making good money now. Which is pleasantly surprising. And eventually hire more restockers too, which a couple more upgrades and I might be on that boat. think that was our last person. And even 2,500, we're not going to look at the 84 cents. That does not count. Pretty good. It says negative profit, but I'm still making a lot of money. Alright. Might you be able to open a bakery with all this dough you roll? That's what I'm saying. I think we're at a good point in the store now. And also, at a good point in the stream. Oh, I'm stretching. To be wrapping up. A nice even 400 hatchlings. Yay! I also have to get up early. I got school stuff. Xenoblade series, Splatoon, and Hades games. Oh. Those are good ideas. I've thought about doing the Hades games. I haven't thought about the other two, but those do seem interesting. Unsanctioned stretch break. I'm sorry. I'll wait until you spend points next time. I apologize, hatchlings. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. This stream was a blast. Thank you for being so nice to my cousin. It was a fun April Fool's Day stream, and I appreciate it. And thank you for the bits. I really appreciate that too, you guys. Y'all are really sweet. Yes, good night. Good night. Have a lovely sleep. Have a lovely rest of your day tomorrow. And remember, Nintendo Direct React stream tomorrow. I am quaking in my boots, excited for that. It was a fun supermarket simulation. I will see you later. All of my favorite baby alligators. Chomp chomp!